Mayo Experience.
Mayo Experience. Mayo Experience. Mayo Experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience, presented by Underdog Fantasy, testing out a new setup. Today, cut, sweating live with the Players' Championship. Current cut is -1. Hopefully, Paul, that these microphones are working.
Pat had to call in the P squad today because the A squad wasn't available, so the P squad's in.
Am I in frame on the shot?
It looks pretty good. I'm looking at the live stream now. Everyone can hear us. Give me a thumbs up in the chat.
Yeah, in the chat, if you're listening right now, please give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. That would be very nice. Mainly because we bought these headset microphones. We bought a brand new camera and are actually testing out what we hope is good. And anyone else who's around for that, that would be nice. They can hear us.
All good. We can.
You can also tell us, because he is currently on air with me, as you can see, that hopefully our levels are good on this. They look level on the screen that I'm kind of like half seeing in a shadow right now. I'm shocked at the quality of this camera. It's blowing my mind.
It's pretty good. You know, you paid a pretty penny for it.
I did, but now I can transfer this to my home studio, so hopefully I can make that shot. Oh, Straka.
It's so small.
It is. It's tiny. It doesn't need like external cords to come in. This is the Pat Mayo Experience Tech Cast with. We're like cussed. We're like, oh my god, I can't believe this works. This is probably a camera everyone has. Shout out Sony VX, whatever. Apologies for the app so far. We got rejected in the App Store. That's why people aren't able to use the app as of right now. Hopefully by the end of the day, we'll have it for the weekend for everyone who put in their petition on Fantasy National. But we got rejected because it said it was a gambling app, which is not true.
Somebody says it's getting choppy, but who knows?
It's getting choppy. I mean, that could just be our internet.
Or it could be the person, being a troll. You never really know.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. If it is choppy and it's not coming through, please do let us know.
The video doesn't look choppy. It's just possible that the audio is getting choppy.
Oh, yes. If the audio is choppy, yeah, let us know. Let us know when you say it's getting choppy. Let us know if it's video. Let us know if it's audio. Oh, here's Xander from the bunk on number 9, I guess he is on right now. How good is TC's Wyndham Clark?
TC was in our DMs. I don't know if that became public, and he was saying that he was like top 4 or 5 on the PGA Tour, which seemed like maybe it's a little bit of a hot take, but it's like the way this guy's running right now, how can you say like anybody's better than him besides Scheffler?
It is choppy, and there is an audio delay. Okay, well, that's not good now, is it? Choppy seems to be fixed, though. Okay.
That sounds like it's an internet issue.
It could be. Both were choppy, but seems better. Maybe it was just like when we were coming on. That's
could be internet.
Could use some volume. Okay, let's try that.
Okay. Thanks
right.
for producing this show for us, guys.
Yeah, this is a hang for us. Just like we ask you to sign up for Underdog using code Mayo. We ask you to help us with the audio levels. Hopefully. Who was that? Who just went in the water?
So it sounds like it was probably just an internet issue.
For us, on our end, yeah, although it seems to be coming through. After all, not choppy after I restarted. Okay, well, that's good news.
Or these people's internet all sucks.
I mean, there is a chance that it's us, not them.
Probably more likely that it's us and not them.
Yeah, although we should have, we have the best internet money can buy here. That's Chez Reavy going in the water. The cut line is -1 right now, and I stand to make a lot of money. Good, Adam Scott made a birdie. I need Carson Young, Adam Scott, and Siwoo Kim and Sam Burns to all make the cut, and then I'm doing a lot better. Oh, we got some
Hollywood Tom Hoagie.
It's going to be a double bogey.
Oh, boy.
I mean, anyone who practiced some Hoagie avoidance in their lineups this week is feeling a lot better now that he's dropped 2 strokes here on number 18. 18's been getting the best of everyone so far today. Poor Justin Thomas.
What happened to him?
He just sucks.
I thought it was a little, I guess because he's been good here in the past.
He's won here in the past. He was just playing good golf.
You have to understand, I'm a pure casual when it comes to golf. I listen to you guys every single week, but, I don't really follow it too much on my own. I bet Keegan and I bet Novak this week. So just made my weekly donations, and it's, on to the next one.
Well, Burns currently has a 14-foot putt for birdie. Carson Young has a 12-foot putt for birdie. How about they just make them all? That would be very nice. It's just I have those guys. Well, I don't have Burns, but I have Young, Scott, Siwoo. With Hoagie, Rory, and someone who's actually good in the big $250. By Matthew Pavon broke up a lineup that has Clark, Fitzpatrick, and Poston in it, and I was just like, oh no. But he missed the cut, so that's not going to be any good. Not as good as that Nate Lashley shot, I suppose. So is this Burns? Yeah, Burns for birdie. If they're showing Burns, that means he makes it, right?
100%.
Let's see. Let's see.
He's on hole 8, like hole 9. It's got to be a bird.
No.
Oh my gosh.
That is not a bird. Let's see in real time how quickly this updates on the app here.
Producer threw us a little swerve ball there.
He might be. Oh, there it is. Missed the putt. So yeah, it's within like 9 seconds of it actually happening on your TV screen that it updates on the app for when that ends up coming through. Hopefully. Oh, good. Carson Young missed his putt too. They all missed their putt. Yeah, I need them all to make the putt. They all missed the putt.
This tournament, man. But yeah, I guess like back to Windy C and Top Cat being all about him. I mean, who's better than him on tour right now than Scotty?
Well, the funny thing is I've bet Wyndham Clark like 3 times this year. Obviously, it wasn't when he won at Pebble Beach. Always making sort of the claim that, like, why are this guy's odds so much lower than someone like Xander or someone like Cantlay, who never win, but Clark does win? And then I just didn't bet him this week. I bet him last week. Didn't bet him this week. Feel like a moron.
Yeah, what were his odds pre?
I think they were like 35 to 1. You probably could have
come. The way this guy's playing seems more than fair. He's like 2 times, 3 times or twice the amount of, like, you know, the Xander Schauffele's and all that.
Yeah, how
I mean, Xander's a bad example, but like the Patrick Cantlays and so on and so forth.
Yeah, like JT tilted me so much yesterday, and Hideki was doing it today as well, and JT this morning when I was watching their rounds. Like, they kept putting the ball to like 6 feet and just not making it.
Yeah.
It was like, come on, let's figure this out just a little bit. Wouldn't that be nice? But no, of course that can't happen. Of course Matt Fitzpatrick shows up this week, of any week.
Classic.
Yeah.
What's next week?
Next week is Valspar.
Okay. When's Heritage?
After the Masters.
Okay.
So we'll record our Heritage preview show with Geoff one-on-one before we take off for our plane ride.
Nice.
So we'll have to wake up a little bit early to go do a shoot that day so we can make sure that we get everything in. How is our audio levels now? Because I did turn it up, that hopefully we're not coming in too quiet. That was the one thing with these mics that I was concerned about, that they wouldn't be loud enough.
Because on our other board, they're a little bit quieter than like our regular microphones.
Now, the good thing is I can turn it up like within the system if need be. Like, they're kind of cranked right now on the audio box, but I do think within the system that I can turn them up as well. So yeah, just give us a let us know if we're coming in too quiet, too hot, whatever it might be, and I can get that adjusted for you on the fly.
Nobody's complaining, so no news is good news.
Yeah, no news is always good news
in this world, for sure.
Windy C he's gained 7.7 strokes putting through 2 rounds.
See, that's not sustainable,
but he's gained 4 strokes on approach too. Like he's has that perfect combination of what you need. Russell Henley really needed that putt to get back into this. Russell Henley currently +3, just missed a birdie putt on the par 5 16 where you got to make birdie, and he still has like 2 feet to come back here. So he's probably dead in the water.
Yeah, Windy C's strokes gained golf shots off the charts right now.
It can go awry for Wyndham Clark, as someone who has bet on Wyndham Clark in the past. Hovland with his approach on number 5. Looks like he's going for it. I've seen very few people actually get to number 9 and 2. It looks like he's taking it over that tree and really staring it down.
Yeah, Windy's got like a mental health coach. I was watching Full Swing.
Okay, I watched the first episode.
Because like his mom
night.
passed away, and it's like he said a lot of his anger issues, particularly earlier on tour, had to do with like just him not coming to terms with that. And ever since he's got this lady in his life, he's just been fire. So whatever she's doing, it's working.
We had a guy like that. I went to high school with him, and
little louder, someone says.
Little louder? Little louder, please. Okay, let's see here. Who's that? Who says that?
Joanne Slews.
Joanne Slews?
I was just like, don't read this incorrectly.
All right, so let's see here. Audio input. Can I crank this up? Let's see. Say a little louder. How about now? Hopefully that's not too...
How does that sound? Are we doing good?
Hopefully that's not too loud for everyone. And if that did make a difference, please do let us know just to make sure that I'm doing that properly. Henley makes his par, so he remains at +3. Here's Rory. Rory going for the green in 2. That's a nice shot, just to the edge of the water. Shocked he didn't go in. I used him in my one and done in the big one and done.
Who did I use this week?
Novak?
No, I think I used Keegan, who
Poor
stinks.
Keegan.
Where is Keegan even? I just
So,
assume that he sucks.
I like it. He's like +5 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, Rory's telling it to go. I like that.
I really bought into the anybody can win here type of narrative, and turns out the good players are showing up this week.
Let's see. Oh, they say better on the audio. I mean,
Nice.
I can go up even higher, but I don't want to blow out people's speakers at the same time. So Rory and Vic are both short-sided on the right here on number 9. Rory just doesn't seem like he has it today. Too many mistakes. Maybe his feud with Jordan Spieth over. Did you watch that?
No, what happened?
I was watching it because I was watching that actual that featured group yesterday, and they got into this argument. I think it was on number 9. Rory put it out of bounds to the left. It was somewhere on the front 9 because he put it out of bounds to the left on 18, and then he put it out of bounds again somewhere on the front 9. And it was just like, did it go over the red line because that dictated where the drop was going to be, and it was outrageous. And Jordan kept saying, I know what Jordan was getting at, but he kept saying, well, I didn't see it. And then he would go on for like 2 minutes to talk about like what Rory should be doing. He's like, well, you didn't see it. What are you talking about? And he was trying to imply also that, or at least trying to infer that Rory also didn't see it. Therefore, he should take the drop way back. And he ended up like middling on whatever the drop is.
So they need cameras on that type of stuff.
They do have cameras on it.
But they need to share it more. Maybe it's not good for like players' brands and stuff, but like I come from like an MMA mentality, right? Where it's just like the worst thing you can possibly do sells. Fighting sells. Throwing a dolly through a freaking bus, that sells.
Oh,
People are saying that your mic is a little bit lower than mine.
Paul is loud. Mayo's mic is way lower. Okay,
Yeah.
and Paul is only in the right speaker. Okay, that's really strange. That shouldn't be happening at all. Okay, what do we got here?
Technical difficulties, guys.
I'm trying.
Well, I'm talking to the peoples. To do all of the shows in Vegas. Basically, we're running it this way. When we're so that we have regular programming for all of you guys and some extra stuff, I would imagine. If you're in Vegas, we'll be at the Circa pool, I think, quite a bit.
I think I had mono on. That's
why. Okay.
So
okay.
let's
Story
see.
checks out.
Keep talking for a second.
Talking about okay.
So yeah, you're only coming through one of the speakers.
I'm only coming through one of the speakers.
Yeah.
I guess I'm on mono, and you're not on mono.
No, do I want it on mono or not mono?
I don't know. Mono would probably just
Be
overtake both speakers. Yeah, with one, I think.
See, that's what I'm thinking here.
Yeah, mono would be the good stuff.
So I want to be on mono.
Yes.
All right, let me try to figure.
That would just take the right and the left and just put it into one mono.
See, that's what I'm thinking here.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks like I'm just picking up on one of the speakers, and now you talk, and I think you're coming up on the other speaker.
Yeah.
So that's not doing us any good. Well, we'll try to figure this out, I suppose, at some point. There's something that we can go figure out.
There is something that we can go figure out.
Oh, I see what it is. Maybe that will actually solve the problem now. I think I was just clicking on the wrong one.
So so in Vegas they're gonna do what, a watch along on during round 3, or are we gonna do a cut sweat? Or are we gonna do both?
I think we're gonna do both. So I think we're
Nice.
gonna do a cut sweat live from the Circus Swim. So like we'll be able to
Sweet.
see it on all the big screens, and like people can come like hang, but it's probably not gonna be just us talking while we're watching it. But I do think like we're not gonna broadcast it on Saturday. We might do like an after round type thing. Decent shot if that hangs on for Rory.
Sounds like the volume is perfect now, Pat.
Well, that's good. Boom, figured it out. I was clicking on the wrong button over and over and over and over again. Rory's
about to
going
break
for the
the club.
toss here after a terrible chip.
Stricker?
That is Stricker. He was just putting for eagle on the last hole. He tapped in for birdie, I think, to get back to even par.
Old man.
We'll see what Vic can do. If Rory couldn't do much from this lie, I don't have the highest hopes here for Vic. Maybe he has a better lie.
What I like about TV coverage on 17 is like if they cut to like a random par 3, like it could be anything. It's either a good shot, like it's usually a good shot if they cut to it, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like if it's 17, it could be anything that they're showing you. I dig it.
What
Jack Nicklaus on the broadcast yesterday kind of brought up a good point, though. He's like, I like the hole. I don't think it should be 17.
It should be like 6 or something.
Yeah, he's like, because like if you get there, you're having a great round, or you're trying to close out a tournament, and just things go awry.
Oh, Vic hit the pin.
He's like, it's a little bit too lucky. You can't fight back. It's like you just ruined your chances at that point, which I thought kind of makes sense.
It is, but this is a made-for-TV course.
Yeah.
So you have all the drama of 17 that like an entire tournament can swing with one bad shot. Like this entire tournament's like that. Like if Clark shoots 74 tomorrow, everyone is back in this tournament. And that's not even, that's excluding like if Schauffele or Day goes on a run here, Nick Taylor ends up going on a run, whatever it might be. Driving home, how's Carson Young doing? Carson Young was he was even par for the day, 1 under, and it looks like 1 under is going to be the cut. So my main man, Carson Young, him making the cut just solves a lot of my problems. And I think that Bobby Mack is struggling, so I think we can cash that Harmon minus 150 top lefty bet, which I had a very substantial wager on.
Nice.
That felt like, I don't want to say free money, but Higo withdrew, so there goes one guy. Let's see.
Because he's playing with Novak.
Bobby Mack is 2 over at the moment through 4 holes today. Who was playing?
Higo was playing with Novak.
Oh, good.
The only reason I knew who Higo was playing with.
All right, Carson Young has an eagle putt from.
Sounds promising.
How about you just put it close and tap in for birdie or something like that? We need Sam Burns to start doing something here. Adam Scott. Oh, Siwoo just bogeyed, it looked like. Let's see. Actually, no, Siwoo just birdied. Oh, he went bogey on it. Wait a bogey number 9, you moron. But he birdied number 10, so he's back to 2 under. Hoagie's in the trees. Griot's just not making putts to save his life. Like, nothing. All my guys just suck.
Yeah, this tournament's pretty volatile.
I tried to figure it out for myself. Oh, Rory makes the birdie putt after the terrible chip. Good for him. Isn't it crazy how this like weird stream is ahead of the actual live broadcast?
Yeah, that's just like Canadian television in a nutshell, though.
Well, it's not, because that's the TSN Plus stream, so the ESPN Plus stream on the featured group, and this is the main broadcast.
Yeah.
That usually the main broadcast. Oh,
that is strange.
Griot's putting for Eag. Let's go. Make it, you jabroni.
Well, they got to cut to these guys.
Yeah, you got to cut to Keith Mitchell and Kevin Kisner, just having a laugh.
And who's the other guy?
I don't know. He's wearing a Golf Channel hat, so I assume no one of any sort of consequence. They keep replaying. Like, it's funny that they're leaning into, because they did show, like you said,
Keith just freaking out.
The tour leaning into showing the Spieth Rory. Like, they've released the entire thing on Twitter too.
Oh, okay.
They really did lean into it, which is not something that you would normally expect from the PGA Tour. But even to see Keith Mitchell like slamming his club, like that's not usually golf people are like, oh my God, where's my fainting couch?
Yeah, well, I mean, which tournament is the most attended every single year? It's Waste Management. Why? Because it's a party scene. Like, maybe the PGA Tour is starting to realize it's like there are a lot of like hoity-toity people to watch our product, but there's a hell of a lot more people who are like blue collar that may be interested.
Oh, it's Smiley Kaufman who's there with him.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff's buddy.
Is he one of Jeff's rivals? I like Jeff's new thing right now with just doing the clown. Like, he must be searching Justin Herbert and just like sifting through people so that he can post that video of, like, number one clown or whatever.
I don't know what Jeff gets up to like in his day-to-day life normally, but when he is on vacation, he's got time to search for Justin Herbert slander on the internet and be outraged by it. So Vic made his putt, Rory made his putt, Spieth's the closest for birdie. He'll probably miss. Let's see, what's Spieth doing? No, he made it too. Round of birdies for the group. Spieth back to even. Fighting for your dollars on that cut line. Let's check in with Carson Young, see if he made that.
It doesn't even have to be Justin Herbert's slander. It just has to be like if you even consider the fact that the Chargers would ever get rid of Justin Herbert, which I think is kind of crazy too. Jeff is coming for you.
The reason that I think people are talking about it is because of this. I mean, they just got rid of Mike Williams. They just traded Keenan Allen today. It seems like the rebuild is in progress, that if you could trade Herbert for like 3 first-round picks, or, I mean, they keep saying Fields, but like whatever it might be, that if you felt confident with that, I mean, I wouldn't do it. No, Taylor Moore missed his par putt on 16. That's not a way to go forward when you're already 4 under. That's bad news. Oh, do you know who rated
The
out?
Fields one doesn't seem too crazy. If you wanted to like turn your offense into like a run-heavy approach, which I think is like the Harbaugh way.
Yeah, but the whole point of getting rid of Herbert is like, oh, Herbert has this big contract. You're going to have to give Fields a big contract.
Yeah.
At that point, I'd just rather have Justin Herbert.
He's play like Wildcat.
Griot
With
for
Fields and whoever running back you get.
Griot for birdie makes it, gets to 5 under. It'd be really nice if he could go for a run here. Hoagie's going to drop another one. He's 17 feet for par on number 1.
He's going to be living on Hoagie Beach.
Oh, you bet.
pretty
We're all
soon.
going to be living on Hoagie Beach here in a second.
Nobody understood that reference.
If you're from the east coast of Canada, you might understand it. That's
I think that's even still a stretch. I only know of it because of you.
Pogie Beach. If people want to see what the east coast of Canada is like, just put into YouTube Pogie Beach and watch that 8 minutes.
Yeah, that's Pogey.
Then you can figure out what Pogie Rob is up to.
It's true.
So Carson Young has not attempted his eagle putt yet. If people in the chat, because I'm just going to track a lot of this through the app because it updates like here in real time in front of me. If they want to, give me some guys to follow, I can do that for them. Kenny said he might join a little bit later, but then I forgot that this is a brand new setup, and I might be like, ugh. I don't know how to get people patched in. I think I know how to do it. I'm not entirely sure.
No. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, the entire stream could shut down.
That could happen, yeah.
That's within the range of outcomes. Sung Jae just sitting pretty at 4 under. He's got his approach shot on 16 coming through.
Because we still don't know if the earphone on this thing works.
The earphone? There's an earphone?
Wouldn't there be?
Oh, I didn't even consider that. I don't think that there's a... I don't think that there's headphones.
Oh, so it's just a microphone.
Yeah, it would just come from the computer itself.
Oh, okay. And then that could go through the microphone. It could be a big problem.
It could, but I do it at home all the time.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
Have you used these at home?
I don't use these at home, but I use my microphone at home, and the audio just comes through the computer whenever I do the guests at home, and it never seems to pick up.
Zoom's pretty good for that stuff.
Yeah, I think that there's like a noise canceling feature too, if that's the way that you want to do it. Any of your miss the cut parlays got a chance? If Vic starts like going in the tank here, I have no idea what Cantlay's up to. Cantlay missing the cut. Thomas missed the cut, so that would be one. Cantlay's currently inside the cut line, but they're all right around it because it's at -1. He's at -1, so you have one bogey. And you don't see a ton of like just straight up bogeys here. It's like triple bogey, or guys making 3 birdies in a row.
Yeah, it's a water ball. And then, and you're pulling, like, what Rory did yesterday, where it's like he hit the ball, like, 300 yards.
Yeah.
To just get a bogey. It's like any other person on earth having to take their second shot from that spot is getting, like, double bogey or worse.
Let's check in on some other favorites here. So Vic is 3 under for the day. Bezadenhout has 6 feet for birdie to get back to 3 under, where he started the day. Noren's 2 under. Taylor Moore just bogeyed to drop to 3 under, but he's still 3 under for the day. Pan has a 15-foot putt for birdie. He's at even. Ludwig. Oh, Tom Hoagie made his par putt from 17 feet. Good for you, Tom Hoagie. Stays at 4 under. Ludwig's 2 over for the day. He's on number 9 right now. He lies 1 in the right rough, 250 away. That's probably, unless his lie is just god awful, he can probably still like take a crack at this. But other than that, everyone else is just kind of treading water here. Lee Hodges is making a move. Taylor Montgomery is making a move up the board. Xander has 6 feet for birdie, which is nice. You wouldn't know it on the main coverage because they're just yucking it up here. Wonder what they're talking about. Now here's Xander.
There's having a time. Bunch of Georgia boys, right?
Oh, yeah. Is Smiley a Georgia
I have
boy?
no idea where Smiley's from, but I know Kiz is, and I know Keith Mitchell is as well.
Yeah, so some luminaries inside the cut. Our guy, Michael Kim, is 3 over through 11, so he's back down to 1 under on the cut line. But he does have 12 feet for birdie right now on number 12.
Smiley Kaufman is the pride of Vestavia Hills, Alabama.
Okay.
All in that part of the world. That part of the country.
Southeast.
Yeah, southeast.
So guys sweating on the cut line right now. You got Damon. You have Michael Kim, Damon. Damon's 3 under on the day through 11. Come on, Griot. Don't be in the water. Don't be in the water. Not in the water. Perfect. He'll probably 3-putt that. I saw Harmon 3-putt that from earlier today. That exact spot. Tough putt. It gets real fast when you get to the top of that hill. So Cantlay's 1 under on the day, 1 under overall. He's on the cut line. So is Rose. So is Scott. EVR, Ryan Fox. And Fox has a 30-foot par putt. So if he misses that, he's out right now. Party Marty. Marty Laird, -1. Horschel, -1. Ben Silverman, -1. But he's 12 feet for par right now. So he's probably going to drop out. Carson Young made birdie. Moves to 2 under. Shot to play with here. Just don't put it in the water, you goober. Then we're good.
I'm always astonished by your ability to like look through the board and like figure that all out in real time.
The app, man.
The app.
This app is just telling me.
I'm telling you, I wasn't trying to shill the Fantasy National app there, but Pat's got it on his phone. It's a good point.
Here, just scroll through that. Just let me know what you think. I'm just so excited for it. I'm pissed off that like Apple didn't approve it today so people could use it. Because I think that this is the way that people will this is the app that people will want to use.
Ooh, you see a little like
it's like
something
that
changes.
It's basically like that old Flash leaderboard that we used to have.
Why did they say no?
Because it has affiliate links in it, but like you can't actually make a bet within the app. So I think that they had to remove the affiliate links from the latest version of the app to get it approved. But Apple just takes fucking forever. So it's a problem. Code Mayo at underdogfantasy.com. If you enjoy the Cut Sweat
Looks
show,
pretty slick.
It does, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it just gives you it just updates like 8 seconds after it actually happens, which is really nice. But yeah, Underdog Fantasy, Code Mayo. If you want more Cut Sweat shows, more shows, like we're doing the live event in Vegas, the 10th to the 15th at the Circa Stadium Swim. We're going to be on location at the President's Cup, and I think there's one other thing that we'll probably do throughout the course of the year too, all thanks to Underdog. So the more we can pay it back to Underdog, the more the community gets behind Underdog. We're going to be doing some more majors drafts here, and the Pat Mayo Experience Open Weekly should be fired up in about 2 weeks, and we'll do Thursday drafts, that kind of thing. We might have a pick'em pool going on for the rest of the year too. So just a lot of different things with Underdog right now. So get on there if you're not there, and it does help super support the show. The link is down in the description, and I still have the $5,000 giveaway as well. That link is down there, but you need an Underdog handle to do it. The winners are announced on Sunday evening when me, Raza, and I suppose I can say who the special guest is because he actually confirmed with me, Gabe Morency, live on Mayo Media Network.
Bring in the rage.
Bring in the sports rage on the NCAA bracket. It's going to be fun.
Love it.
Oh, Siwoo has an eagle putt from 70 feet.
He will have takes.
But he actually watches college basketball.
Oh, 100%. Gabe gambles on literally everything. He has a very, very good working knowledge of everything. I haven't talked to him. We used to obviously work with him. I haven't talked to him too much, since we started doing this job. But love Gabe. Always loved Gabe.
What are these? Zach Hoisting?
My buddy's sending me anytime try scores.
For
the
rugby?
for the NRL.
I mean, I'm a lifetime. Oh, geez, Horschel going into the grandstand.
I know nothing about
Horschel
it.
just hit it in the upper deck at Skydome like he's fucking Mo Vaughn.
Yep. I usually can't even play most of them because the places where I'm able to bet them, the prices are just nowhere close.
Are they're no good?
Yeah, it's only 365 that has the best prices on those.
Well, it's just funny. Raza kept giving me all these soccer bets for the African Nations Cup, and he gave me 3 of them all at plus money, and they all won. And
yeah, that tournament was money. I love that.
I'm just I'm a lifetime 1 million% ROI on African Cup nations going through this. I'll start interacting with the chat. Pulled out the old laptop. I had it fired up. I'm just so happy that I bought this camera 45 minutes ago and it's actually working. I should probably tweet out that we're doing this show too.
Yeah, that would probably help.
Yeah.
I could retweet it too.
I was in a live scramble to get this done. So let's see here. It does, I think it advertises Geoff and Tim as being on the show, but obviously they are not here at the moment. Jeff's traveling today. This guy says the audio is rough. Is it rough? I thought that people said that it was fine. Now I don't know.
Who said this?
This guy right here.
When?
I don't know. I just pulled it up. Kelson Fajon is how I'm going to say that because I do not want to put the hard emphasis on that G in case I'm saying it wrong. But yeah, if the audio is bad, you got to let us know. And then, we could figure it out. Let's See, I can pull up. This guy says that EVR is very important. Now, Carson Young's in the trees on a par 3. Great.
All we had ever heard before is that the audio was perfect.
Yeah, everyone else is saying the audio is fine. So this guy's just a fucking piece of shit. Trying to ruin my day.
His computer's probably broken. Time to throw it out.
Yeah, throw it out. Get a new computer. All right, I'll throw EVR Eric Verhooyen. He has a 3-foot par putt right now on hole number 8, according to this. Double tap him, throw him on. 33% Sam Burns this week. Odds he makes the cut. I mean, I don't know what his actual odds to make the cut are, but right now he is even through 10 holes. He's got some scoring holes coming up. If he can get through 13, 14, he could be okay. Oh, Grio almost made that putt. Lipped it out. You say it's not like it's in our studio, but it's adequate. Well, what does adequate mean? Well, that's not helpful at all.
Well, our studio, we can go back after the fact and listen.
I suppose that's true.
And then we can tweak things after it. Like, it's going to be hard to fix.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to fix it on the fly, but I'm saying that if it's not clear, then, we can readjust something and reset it. If it's not loud enough, I can turn it up. If it's too loud, I can turn it down. Like, those would be the smart things to, get me to figure out.
Yeah. They're just used to hearing the beautiful dulcet tones of Pat Mayo on our $500 microphones.
That's true. They're more than that. Adam Scott just missed a birdie putt, so he is going to fall outside of the cut line right now and drop to even. That is bad news for Pat Mayo. Siwoo has not yet attempted his eagle putt.
These headsets aren't great for coffee drinkers.
No, they're not. It's suffice, guys. Don't worry about it. Well, I don't know what the fuck that means.
It's suffice means good enough.
Yeah, but that's not how you use suffice in a sentence. And again,
I get what you mean, Cody. I get what you mean, bro.
Yeah, but I don't get what he means. Is it horrible, but they'll listen anyway? Is that what he's saying?
It's good enough is what he's saying.
Well, Carson Young is going to at least bogey this hole, it looks like, because his short game is absolute shit, and he's still not on the green on a par 3. Scott tapped it in for bogey. Okay, Sam Burns is on a par 5 right now, and birdie here would go a long way to helping. JT's putting must have been a train wreck today. I can effort that for you. Let's see. Justin Thomas. I've already unstarred him because he hurt my feelings. There's Keegan. He needs to rally here. He's 3 over for the tournament.
Oh yeah, it's over.
I don't even know where Justin Thomas finished at. Thomas. He finished at 1 over. He was, for the day, he lost 1.7 strokes putting to go with his 1.7 strokes putting. He lost an equal 1.7 strokes putting on both days. 4th in approach for the tournament. Always fun to see. So he lost 3.4 for the tournament so far. Justin Thomas. I'm actually kind of curious to see what Hideki's putting splits are because he was missing everything to start the day. Yeah, tee to green, he's awesome. And he's down a stroke putting. How was he today putting? Yeah, he must have got it back towards the end. Not great for him for the tournament. Almost a stroke lost on the greens. Just gave away a lot of early birdies. He had like 3 feet on one, missed it. Here's Cantlay from 2 feet for birdie to continue making the move. And let's see. Only problem with the audio is that it's low. Okay, well I can turn that up. If YouTube breaks with an ad, I'll be needing speakers. So I need to turn it up here. Need a Rory Big Back 9. Pat's volume is low, Paul's yours is fine. This is very conflicting stuff here.
Reports are conflicting.
Yeah, reports are, it's fine, it will do, someone's louder than someone else.
You know, what are you going to do?
Audio is objectively suboptimal. Okay, I'm going to cancel the stream. Fuck these
No.
people. These people are pissing me off.
No, it's fine. Just keep rolling.
No. It's making me
I
mad.
can go to the other room and listen.
No, this is making me mad.
No, Pat. Pat, give me 5 minutes. I'll be back. Let's not end the show right now. Don't get triggered, bro.
That's why I don't like interacting with people online.
You're okay.
I just need to find one person that I can trust and not have 8 separate opinions on the matter.
I'll go. You can trust me. I'll go over to the other room and I'll tell you how you sound, all right?
I'm looking at the levels on the screen. The levels appear to be fine.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. They're going to be like, oh, he's echoey now because my microphone is going to be over here.
Yep. Yeah, now it's just the audio is fine. Killing me here. Day to get to 9 under from just off the green. Oh, that looks good. Oh, it's short by 1 rotation. I see KH Lee is 5 over here up on this random feed that I have going on. Trying to get to the green in 2 on 16. This guy says to never go into the comments. I don't like your attitude, you piece of shit. Banned for life. Okay, Matt Smith is commenting. I trust Matt Smith. Okay, Matt. The volume is at 100% and it sounds like it's at 50%. Okay. Let's see here. Can I increase this then? Thank you, Matt. Thank you, someone I know that I do trust with this. Let's see if I can crank this then. Get that up to 7 and see what it does. Okay. That doesn't seem to be doing much, I'm guessing. What do you hear, Paul, from the other room?
You're slightly less than me, but there is probably a little bit of troll. Like, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad?
No, but like you could definitely, like mine is definitely booming a little bit more. Like mine's a little bit crisper and louder.
I just cranked it because everyone's complaining that it's low, so I just cranked it. So I might be blowing out people's speakers.
All right.
Or it didn't change anything. I don't know.
Thoughts and prayers to your eardrums. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It is not optimal for sure, but I blame our...
I had to ban a guy. He was pissing me off, and I don't like him, and I hope bad things happen to him.
Oh, I just snorted. Well done.
Lower
right into
audio
the mic.
quality is noticeable if you are more of an audiophile. Thanks.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Fuck off.
This is gonna be a long cut sweat, guys. Get ready for it. Might as well sit back, enjoy the show.
Audiophile. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, it's louder now, Pat. Yeah, because you just cranked it.
I did. I cranked
it to the sky. With these microphones, you may actually have to like keep it higher than what you think. Because when we ran them in the actual studio, it definitely was lower than our regular microphones.
Sure, but I thought I had compensated that by cranking it so much. But
loud and clear now.
There we are.
That's the type AJ Hope.
When Pat yells, it's perfect. Okay. So Cody says this is getting him through his last hour of the day. Smash the like while you're here. We have like 0 likes on the show, and no one is fucking watching it.
Well, it's because I think, the 37 people are probably non-audiophiles, and then the rest of the people are all audiophiles.
And they're all mad.
And they're like, they
Madder than
probably
I am.
smashed the dislike button. Just a hunch.
Come, sweat along. I'll tag you in this so you see it.
Ooh. I don't have you muted. It would be pretty bad form for me to have you muted.
I can see it. I'd mute me. I wouldn't follow me.
I mean, I have to see these links to like retweet and do all that other stuff.
I suppose that's true. Did you look at Underdog for UFC this week?
I have not. No, I have not looked at it. I can effort that.
Yeah, just go take a look at Underdog because I've been struggling with the golf.
This UFC card is absolutely horrible, though. I will say that in advance.
Do you think
buyer beware?
Do you think that so terrified of the Carson Young update? Let's see. Oh, Kenny just called me.
That means he's probably coming on.
If we can get it to work. Let's see. Well, that's probably good news. I see that they've just updated Carson Young. Oh, my God. Carson Young. Oh, double bogey for Carson Young. So he drops below the cut line now as well.
Uh-oh.
Bad news. Bad news all around. Things are not going well here for me in the last, 15 minutes. Tom Hoagie has a 6-foot eagle putt for his second eagle of the day. That's good news. Siwoo just made a birdie. That's also good news. I don't know if I would want to live bet Cam Young at the moment, a guy who mentioned that. I didn't even see what he finished at, but he was 5 or 6 under the last time I saw. Where did he end up? That's a lot of strokes. He's 5 under. He's leading everyone in approach, it looks like, and he's lost 3.5 strokes putting through 2 rounds. I just don't know, even if Wyndham plays, generically good golf and not 65-65, if he's, 70-70, he probably just wins anyway, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He gets to 18 under. No one's cracked 20 at this tournament before.
At this tournament around here is, you're a couple water balls away from everyone catching you, right?
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting stat.
Water balls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's a leg on Underdog. I think is decent.
All right. What's our leg? So we're gonna fill out.
I'm going through it. Do you want me to actually craft something before?
Just tell me, and I'm gonna follow along
All
in
right.
real time.
Ange Lusa higher than 62.5 significant strikes. Guy's super durable. In his 4 UFC.
You don't need to sell me besides saying the name and saying what I need to be taking.
He's got 98, 129, 88, and 64. And 64 was against Jack Della Maddalena, who's a very, very talented fighter.
MMA is what I'm looking for. So who is this guy again? What's his name?
Ange Lusa.
Ange Lusa, and I want higher than 62.5 significant strikes?
Yeah.
Boom.
That seems
There's a
pretty
leg right
solid
there.
right there. Just scrolling through the board. We'll get there eventually.
That's good news. Xander likes to get wet. He went for it in 2. Got real wet.
He sure does.
Let's see. What did Hoagie end up doing? Hoagie missed his eagle putt. He has 2 feet for birdie now. Noren has 10 feet for birdie on number 2. Fleetwood has an eagle putt from 80 feet on number 11. That might be tough. And on number 9, EVR laid up on the par 5, so he has a wedge into the green. Oh, Spieth club twirl on the driver. You don't see that often, although it looks like it's veering towards the sand. Stay out of it. He pumped that. It's way down there. So is there?
Hey, Keegan's on TV.
Yeah, he just made a birdie.
Ooh.
He's a hero to get back to +2. Oh, Burns has an eagle putt, 14 feet. And here's Xander's 4th now. So he can still save par on this par 5. Let's see. Schauffele in. Ooh, that's a terrible wedge shot. And Hovland's coming off a bogey, so he dropped back to the cut line at -1 as well. Really need Burns to make this eagle putt. Although if he makes the birdie, he's inside the cut line. Someone did ask a little bit earlier whether the cut could get to even. That's very unlikely right now. T71, I believe. Is that Webb Simpson with the super long birdie? It was Webb Simpson. Anyway. Let's see what Carson Young is up to, because that's really what's important here. Oh, he's in the fairway. That's great news. 94 yards to the hole. Let's get something close. Let's tap in a birdie and be on our way. Do you see? Oh, Hadwin's at +4 now. You see his club toss yesterday?
I did not know.
Just launched it into the water. It was great.
They should have a subscription service where you can choose whatever golfer you want.
You can for this. We just don't have all the feeds in Canada, but on ESPN Plus you can
any player
on any group.
Any group.
But only for the players.
Okay. Well, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. How is everyone actually enjoying that? Because
they probably do that at the Masters too.
No.
But Masters, their app, online, you can see pretty much every shot at least.
Oh yeah, you can see every shot, but you don't have the actual like ability to be like, hey, I want to watch every Siwoo Kim shot in real time. But you can watch them all like as soon as they happen.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. The hell is Justin Lower going here? Laying up on 16. All right, Emiliano Grillo for birdie on 18, 10 feet. Just getting out of there with a par is nice. Sung Jae miss. And we have an Aubert chance for birdie here. See if Ludwig can get it back going. He is on hole 10. He has 7 feet for birdie on number 10.
Danny Silva higher than 50.5 significant strikes doesn't seem bad either.
Danny Silva?
Yeah, I mean, on his Contender Series fight, he got 204. Now, the fight here could be a lot different. There's like a little bit of maybe a slight submission risk here, but like not that big of one.
So one of these things where if Danny doesn't get finished early, he should be able to get
yeah,
over this number?
like he's got like a pressure, like high-paced style that I feel like from the tape I watched on him, it's like he looks like a guy who can get over 100 significant strikes in pretty much every fight.
Oh, Merritt. This must go in if they're showing him. Yep, there it is. Chip in for Troy Merritt, who was the first-round leader through like 3 holes, and then kind of went away. Same with Ryan Moore. Remember when Kuchar was 4 under through 3 holes?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's like +5 now. Poor guy.
Yeah, somebody, I saw like someone like replying to you, or like, oh, that sucks. I had him as first-round leader. It's just like, well, you know, he holed out from like the fairway and hit like a ridiculous putt, didn't he? To get to where he was.
This guy's asking any targets for tomorrow's showdown. I mean, Cam Young is probably the target. If he can just find a putter and keep it going, he should be good. What's Xander up to here? This was for par. And his bogey putt's going to be from like 10 feet on the fringe. So Xander melting down a little bit here. And what should be a pretty easy par 5. So Danny Silva, higher than 50.5 significant strikes.
Ange Lusa, higher than 62.5 significant strikes.
Okay. What is going on here? Oh, my friend runs a dance studio, and he just sent us pictures. There's a SWAT team at the complex that he's in because some guy's got a gun.
Here?
No, it's in Ontario. The SWAT team's
like
there.
in Toronto?
It's not in Toronto. It's outside of Toronto. I want to like dox the guy.
Fair.
Hadwin. All right. Making a run here at the cut line. He's going to need to keep piling on these birdies.
We'll tell him to stay safe.
Well, he doesn't have a 9-iron. There it is.
I used to see when we went to school, I used to see like the SWAT and the what's the unit called when there's a dead person? The coroner's unit, I think.
The coroner.
Yeah,
So sick of that guy.
The apartment buildings across the street from me in Regent Park, Toronto, which is like for people who don't know, Toronto is one of the, at least downtown, it's probably the roughest neighborhood, and by probably I mean definitely. Like literally once a month, once every 3 weeks, sometimes even, I would see a coroner's unit right across the street from me.
Is that the place that you lived at when we went to college?
Yeah.
Below the Chinese food place?
Yeah. Yeah. Right at Queen and Parliament.
So Grillo still has that birdie putt lined up. Hoagie has 4 feet for birdie now on this par. The guy loves like giving them away and then getting them back. Did he not make that birdie putt on the last hole?
Keegs.
He did make the birdie putts. Yeah, 4 feet for Hoagie for another birdie right now.
Uh-oh, Keegs. Bye-bye.
Keep it up. Oh,
Bye-bye. He's done.
getting wet. Keegan Bradley. Burns made his birdie, so he moves inside the cut line. EVR currently has 22 feet for birdie on hole number 9, the par 5. And what are our losers here? Carson Young has 25 feet for birdie. Adam Scott has 16 feet for birdie. Spieth's on a par 5 to get himself back to even here for a shot at it. Ryan Fox is slipping away. Did Jake Knapp make the cut? He didn't, did he?
I haven't followed him.
It was like the first time. Of course, all of Cuss guys are going to miss the cut this week.
Knapp's at -1.
Oh, so he got in. Okay.
Yep.
I was going to say, because Glover looks like he's going to miss the cut, and Zalatoris missed the cut. Zalatoris just didn't have it this week at all. The cut line right now is -1, Stewie. And it looks like it's going to stay there.
Carson Young, you're sweating Carson Young, eh?
And now Adam Scott.
That Aaron Rye top 20 bet. Need Rye to make the cut.
Adam Scott missed his birdie putt but made his par, so he remains even par through 10 holes. He has a par 5 coming up. Xander for Bodge on the 11th. Hopefully Adam Scott doesn't make bogey on this hole or double like Xander's going to do. Looks like a good putt. Oh, he missed it. Oh, and blew it by. That's like 4 feet coming back. Tough scene out here for Xander on an easy, I guess not an easy par 5, but Robert McIntyre getting some screen time here on 16. The 16th only stream is good. Straka, draining long. I wish he would have made the cut last week when I had him and not been god-awful. Could have used him being 5 under last week. Rye has a birdie putt, 44 feet, but
can't miss.
Michael Kim just fell outside the cut line as well. He's down to even par.
Xander just doubled.
So, like, no one from this later wave, except for Rory, who's kind of like trading birdies with bogeys, is like doing anything. Day's kind of lingering.
Well, that's how
if they're showing Griot, he's had to have made this. Let's go, Griot.
That's how it kind of always goes here, right? It's like
you be
the
one who
morning,
makes
it's a lot easier, and then like in the afternoon, because you have like 100, and it's a massive field, right?
Griot,
so everything's just like chunked up by the time these afternoon guys get out there.
This guy says even par looks plenty live. I don't know. T73 is even par right now. So that means you need 8 guys to fall. Like there's only on the course there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope, that's too many. There's 10 guys on the course at -1. You would need 8 of them to fall and pray that no one else moves up. It just seems very unlikely to me at the moment. Maybe I'm dead wrong about that. I'll check in with Data Golf to see what they're saying about the cut line. I would guess that -1 is a super heavy favorite. 98.8% for -1 right now.
Sounds lock it in as far as I'm concerned. Oh, Rory.
Well, he's not in the water. He's looking at it.
Lucky he's not in the water.
He is lucky he's not in the water. Although we might lose a -1 right now because Tyson Alexander is having a rough go of it on number 16. He has a wedge for par from 87 yards at the moment.
They're showing Keegan again.
Yeah, it's because he just went in the water. Hey, he didn't go in the water that time. What a shot.
Well, pretty. Yeah, not really.
Hovland has an eagle putt, 68 feet for Victor Hovland, who's on the cut line right now. Hoagie sticks this because I mentioned this like 10 minutes ago that he put it to 4 feet. No idea if he makes
Wow,
it.
spoilers, bro. Spoilers.
I already said it on this broadcast.
I'm kidding.
Dude is dialed.
Looks like 5 feet to me, to be honest, bro.
4 feet 7 inches.
Okay.
Is actually what it comes in at. Yeah, made birdie Griot. If Griot can go on a run here, if Griot just finishes inside the top 8, I think I'm doing pretty well here. And if stupid Carson Young. Why are you doing this to me, Carson Young? I'm your biggest supporter. Please don't let me down. Did you have any Ben Ann this week?
No.
Probably for the best.
I saw him lipping somebody on Twitter, which was kind of funny.
Oh, did he? I like that he interacts.
Yeah, somebody like quote tweeted like something from the summer, some random person like a absolute nobody account like quote tweeted him being like, because he was like, hey, it looks like my putters like I've gained strokes putting the last 2 weeks like during the summer when he had a couple good tournaments or whatever. And he's like, turns out you didn't fix it, and then like Ben on just put him in a casket. It was pretty funny. Ben on.
Oh, Stewie says he sucks. Ben Ann doesn't suck. Carson Young doesn't suck. Stewie, I mean, I don't have to say that you suck, but if you're going to come after Carson Young like that, I'm going to defend my guy here. All right, so Dave for birdie. Nick Taylor has another birdie putt. 13 feet for birdie on hole 10 for Nick Taylor. Montgomery as well has a birdie putt on 15. So he has the easy par 5 coming up if he can get into that.
Yeah, here it is.
Dave, so much for your putting being good, eh?
One with the broomstick. Hate to see it. And he goes, I was using the broomstick, using broomstick from last June. You dumb fuck.
I like it. I like that people judge people's putting on one day. Like, is all of a sudden, like, Wyndham Clark is now just the... I mean, Wyndham Clark
imagine quote tweeting a tweet from... I guess it was only... Yeah, it was from January. But yeah, imagine quote tweeting professional athletes and complaining about, like, your lost $5 bet. Like,
I doubt these
give
people even
your
bet
head a
$5.
shake.
All right, so what are we putting on this Ange Lusa?
I don't know.
Danny Silva. I'll go 100.
There you go.
100 to pay 300.
I mean, those, from me looking through it pretty quickly here, those seem to be the ones that stick out the most.
All right. There we go. Ange Lusa, higher, 62.5 significant strikes. Danny Silva, higher, 50.5 significant strikes. Code Mayo. And Underdog Fantasy, if you want to come sweat along. I mean, I'm not actually going to stay up and watch it and sweat it. I'll probably just see if I won in the morning. So did you really only bet Novak and Keegan? You just stayed away from this tournament? Because that's super smart, if that's the case.
Yeah, I just bet those two assholes. I think I took something from, like, the best, a couple little things from the Best Bets show, but, like, not all of them.
Hopefully it was low left-hander.
I don't think I got that. I don't think I had any books that were offering it.
Oh, really?
Not that I could see in the moment, and then I didn't go back and find it afterwards. I'm pretty sure I didn't bet that, unfortunately.
Let's see here.
Sounds like it was free money.
Yeah, well, Bobby Mack is still going right now. Oh, let's see. Oh, Kenny. Yeah, I forgot that he texted me. Just about home if you need me. So Kenny is on here. Oh, don't tell me to fucking relax, Stewie. You fucking relax, pal.
You're fighting Stewie in the chat?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that he came after Carson Young. You fuck right off. How about that?
Oh, poor Stewie. Leave Stewie alone.
Well, don't come for Carson Young. We need good vibes around Carson Young, not this negative shit. All right, should I try to patch in Kenny?
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
Let's see what happens.
Let's give it a go.
And then we're going to need all of the producers, all of the non-audio files. The audio files are a little bit too finicky, but if we can get some of the non-audio files to be like, yeah, it suffices. We're just looking for passable here, to be perfectly honest.
No, I'd like to get it good.
I would love for it to be perfect, but, you know, nobody's listening on the other side to tinker with things, so.
Yeah, well, like I said, when Cuss has things to do and Geoff is in transit, it's tough, right?
Yeah, it's, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
I messaged Ben. Ben's busy. Kenny was at work.
Tambo's on vacation.
No one cares about the Players' Championship besides old Pat Mayo. And you. Okay.
Well, I cared a lot more about it until, like, the actual tournament started. And I was just like, oh, my God, I only bet Keegan and Andrew Novak? I'm an idiot.
Okay, I sent the link to
life.
Kenny. We'll see if he comes on.
Oh, here's Keegan for double bogey.
Maybe he can make it. That was a terrible putt from wherever he was. That he ended up there.
Come on, Keegs. I guess, I mean, it's not the Northeast.
Here's
right?
Hovland's eagle try.
There's Robert McIntyre.
Yeah, that's the stream of 16 we got going on. All right, Kenny, I sent you the link. I'll see when it pops up here. So I'm guessing they haven't actually updated it with Taylor yet. Oh, people love you in this chat, by the way.
I know, the UFC people.
Yeah, the people who watch your show hate you, and the people who watch this show really like you.
You know, it's one of those things that if anybody's ever done a show with Cody has a wealth of knowledge and a lot of information. But it's like sometimes there's actual moments, like producer Megan will be like, one of his answers was 12 minutes. And so people blame me for cutting him off, interrupting and stuff, but sometimes it's like me trying to, like, move the chains along, you know?
Yeah, not everything has to be a 2-hour show.
No. I love Cody. We're not turning this into any sort of drama whatsoever. But yeah, the MMA fans, I mean, it's always been like that. Literally since me and Cody started. Cody is universally loved, and everyone needs a villain. And I guess
You're the villain.
I fill that role. I probably got to lean into it a little bit more.
Just start yelling at people in the chat like I do.
If I was live, I probably would
Rory missed
yell at
it.
some people in the chat.
Let's see, Carson Young is in a right fairway bunker. Adam Scott's at least in the fairway on number 11. That's nice. And let's see, EVR is in the fairway, so is Sammy Burns. Kirk Kitayama just made a bogey, so he drops to -1. Someone asked if the cut will get to even, or are we staying at -1? It is staying at -1. Unless, like, a hurricane comes through and everyone just makes 80 bogeys in a row.
Yeah, per data golf.
And just per looking at the leaderboard and who's around. Let's see, did Kenny... Oh, there's Kenny. Let's see. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's see if it shuts the stream down.
Okay.
It's connecting to Kenny's audio. It's connecting to Kenny's audio. He's wearing his...
I can see him.
I can see him too. Kenny, are you there?
I am there. I am here. I am here, yes.
All right, so in the chat, please let us know if you can hear Kenny Kim. That would be nice.
Can you hear me? That would be nice.
Yeah,
How are you?
Can you hear us, I guess is a better question.
I can definitely hear you guys.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're good. Paul, it's good to see you on the screen. I don't think I've ever seen you before.
I have a show on Mayo Media Network every
I'm not
single
an
weekday.
MMA guy. I'm not an MMA guy.
That's
I don't really.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I don't. Yeah.
Usually,
I'm not an MMA guy.
usually just behind the scenes, but
Yeah.
they had to pull out the P squad, as I said, with with Geoff and Tim off this week.
I hear you.
Yeah. How are you doing, Kenny?
I am well. I'm sweating a fucking Siwoo fairway pick 'em from Underdog. I already hit the first two legs of the three bagger that I put out. What was it this morning? Scheffler, no penalty strokes, and Wyndham Clark less than 2.5 bogeys. So I hit those pretty easy.
Yeah.
Now
Wyndham Clark under 2.5 bogeys sounds like straight money.
Yeah, it was nice. But now I'm, Siwoo missed he was 3 of 7 fairways on the front. So, and I had him under 9. And now he's hit like 4 in a row.
All right.
So
people are saying, Kenny, you're a little bit louder. So I just adjusted you down a little bit for the stream. So maybe we can level out Spieth. Where are you going, buddy? Well, Spieth's chance of making the cut maybe just went out the door with that one for par. He just drops to +2 on a easier par 5.
yeah, I'm watching it right now. I must be a little bit behind you. YouTube TV is always slow. Oh my God. Yes, you're right. He did miss that.
So let's see. What do we got going on here? Hoagie converted that birdie. Siwoo has 7 feet for par. Burns has a birdie putt from 15 feet. Carson Young has to get it up and down from 39 yards. That's bogey at best for him with his short game. And Adam Scott's in the fairway on the par 5 if he can get it going. So yeah, hopefully you're normalized with us in terms of volume now.
I mean, you guys sound fine to me.
Yeah, but you're coming in through a different system. When it's broadcasting out, it's a little bit different. Who are your core plays on the show this week?
There were Decky, Willie Z, of course, he screwed me. Connors, Hoagie. Those are like my 4 cash game cornerstones for the week.
Well, 3 of them.
I got a lot of money on Decky this week to win. So I'm glad he at least, caught back up a little bit this afternoon or this morning. Because at one point I didn't know if he was going to make the cut.
Siwoo missed his par putt, so he falls to -2. So
Did he hit the fairway?
It was a par.
That's
3.
yeah.
It was a par. 3.
Okay.
All we
Okay.
care about is Siwoo fairways around here, pal.
That's all I care about at this moment in time. There's no doubt about that. If he misses one, then I push. So I don't know exactly the rules of that yet because I pushed yesterday and I got my money back, and I never knew that was part of the deal.
Yeah, it's a part of the deal. If it's 2 legs, if it's 3 legs, then his leg basically just disappears from it. So it would pay 3x instead of like 5.
Oh, nice, nice. But I got 6.5 because I used a little chili pepper multiplier, the scorcher.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So you guys make sure you go to Underdog Fantasy, use promo code Mayo, get yourself a 100% deposit match.
Oh yeah, on up to $100.
Up to $100.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, if I win this, I'll be up $2,500 in a week.
You need to take over my account because I'm like down $2,500.
And I actually got limited on this bet. I've never been limited in my life.
But they only let you put so much on certain people, like
on
per
certain
day.
ones. Okay. No, this was the first bet. So I mean, they said I tried to bet the max. The max was 250, and they're like, nope, you can only bet 150. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I found that some of them were like limited to 150 as well. I don't think that's particular to you. I think it's particular with potentially the type of bet that you end up.
See, Pat, I wanted to feel like I actually got limited in a site, which has never happened to me in my life. But now, yes, you're probably right.
If anyone's sweating Ryu Hisatane, or however the hell, do you know how to pronounce his last name, Kenny?
Hisatune sounds about right. I mean, it's Japanese. I don't know.
He just birdied 16, so he's back inside the cut line.
What's up with these balloons flying in front of you guys?
Balloons?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What balloons? Oh, I don't know.
There's like a shit ton of balloons that like fly in front of you guys.
I saw that too.
I don't
Did you
know
see
what that
that?
is.
No clue what that is.
They're flying right now. It's a celebration.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. There's
We
a
were
whole
celebrating
shit
you getting limited, Kenny.
I guess. I'm trying to get all my TVs now set up so I can watch everything.
I was just gonna get my power cord.
All right. Oh, Hoagie sticks it to 4 feet, putting for birdie
Nice.
coming back.
Nice.
And Nate Lashley drops a bomb from 14 feet to make par. Ludwig has an eagle putt upcoming. Carson Young has a par putt from 8 feet right now. Adam Scott put it into the bunker on the par 5, so we can still get it up and down for a birdie if need be. Man, it looks like Rory went into the water. Dude loves the water, loves getting wet.
This round today's been sort of weird. Like he didn't do nothing, and then like he did all right for like a couple holes, got back in it, and now I guess he's in the drink. He does love being in the water in Florida. I mean, one of my biggest Rory memories was when he tossed that club at Doral.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I love Doral.
remember?
I wish they'd bring Doral back and not have it
I
on
mean,
Live.
we could watch it on Live, right?
Wait, is that next week? Is that coming soon?
Yeah, that's the week before the Masters.
Okay.
So the guys can get like a little warm up going before they play the Masters.
So Rory is 43 yards to the pin though, so it depends on where his drop is. He might still be able to get this up and down for par potentially. The Hoagie Beach here, yeah. Let's knock in another. Too bad he put it into the water earlier. Like the beginning of his round sucked. He was bogey, bogey, birdie, eagle, double bogey, and he might go birdie, birdie, birdie here.
Oh, Harmon Eag?
Oh god damn it! Another fairway.
Harmania is going wild?
Siwoo has hit every fairway on the back.
That
nine.
was from earlier.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
They're going
what's
over it.
going on?
I mean, Siwoo's like the only guy right now who's actually hitting a fairway because let's see.
Yeah.
Taylor Montgomery's on the tree outline. Nick Taylor's on the cart path. Rory's in the water.
I mean, like he was 3 for 7 on the front, and I was like, I'm golden. Hasn't missed a fairway since.
I can't believe, but I mean, he's someone who hits every fairway anyway. I can't believe you bet him.
But he was so bad yesterday that I thought that maybe, and playing in the afternoon, it was supposed to be a little bit windier today. So I went ahead and took the risk because I think he only hit 8 yesterday, if I wasn't mistaken. So I tried. We'll see. And it looked good in the front.
For Schmid. Oh no.
Who was that?
Was it Schmid?
Schmidt? No, Schmidt's off the course.
I don't know who it was.
He had a good round.
Yeah, Carson
With
Young
like a
missed
couple of
his
68s.
Carson Young missed his par putt, so that's bad news. And he's out of easy par 5, so he needs to find 2 here somewhere. All right, Xander's going to be dancing here to get one back.
Someone just hit it in a drink.
What's that?
Someone just hit it in the drink.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out who that was.
I didn't know who it was either.
6-foot par putt for EVR upcoming. Hoagie sticks this. That's all he does, just sticks it near the pin.
I mean, Hoagie Chalk and Connor's Chalk look like it's paying off.
He dropped the what?
I said Hoagie Chalk and Connor's Chalk look like it's paying off.
It is. I mean, if you took Clark instead of Scheffler, you're dancing.
Yeah, well, my problem was I had Willie Z in there, so.
Yeah, Willie Z was a good fade for me, but I had a ton of Thomas, so I'm cooked.
Oh, yeah.
Unless Carson Young and Adam Scott can make the cut, then all of a sudden we're doing a lot better.
I need Rye to make the cut so I can have a chance in cash.
Oh, you went with Ryan Cash?
I was gonna go Rye, or I was gonna go with Novak, just because he's been playing so well. But I listened to your show with Ben, and Ben just sold me on Aaron Rye. I mean, it's hard not to listen to Ben Coley.
It's true.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, because it was between Rye and Novak for me, and I heard that, and I was like, I'm gonna play Rye, which I'm glad because Novak's done.
Montgomery just hit his third from out of the woods on the par 5 and almost got it to the green. So he's going to be chipping from birdie from like 38 yards or something like that. Oh, Ben Silverman, Jeff's neighbor.
Is he Canadian?
Yeah, he's a Canadian Jewish guy from Toronto.
I have some of him.
Well, he is not in the water on the 17th, so that's good news.
Yeah, I'm behind a little bit. I see him teeing up.
All right, I'll try not to ruin it for you. You know what? You know what I can do? I can press pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That should be. Day is on my screen now. Is he on your screen?
No, Silverman just hit his shot. I'll let you know when I see Jason.
Okay, when Day pops up, you let me know.
All right. Day popped up. Here he is. He just popped up.
There we go. So now we're in sync. Now I won't be ruining everything for you.
Nice. Yeah, YouTube TV, that's what it does. I'm a big fan, but the delay is pretty crazy.
I mean, it's no different than any other sort of streaming service. Like that's going to be when
they did a like a little thing where they showed like the delay for all the streaming services for like live sports, and YouTube was the longest delay.
Yeah, particularly like high definition stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm watching it on 4K too, so that could be it.
Yeah, that would probably slow it down, I would guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I still find it hilarious that these other streams are just way ahead of the main feed.
What's Hovland been doing? I haven't even seen him. Is he going to make the cut?
He's on the cut line right now, so I guess it depends on where this guy. He'll have to make that just to give himself a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, he's on the featured group here with Spieth. Spieth is trying to fight for the cut too. This is like a cut battle for the what is it? The Rory group, I think.
Yeah.
Rory, Hovland, Spieth. I mean, you got Spieth and Hovland fighting for it right now.
Spieth is pretty. I mean, that's not even close. So he's going to be pretty out of it here. Someone did just say that Hoagie put it to JT 3-putt range, which is hilarious.
What's up with JT? He looked pretty shitty the whole week. I mean, he started off strong.
He's fourth in approach of all players.
Hasn't JT just sucked for the last 2 years, hasn't he?
I mean, his past 7 starts, he's finished outside the top 12 once.
Yeah, it was a missed cut, I think. Yeah. So I went, in DFS, I went 33% Scotty, 33% Xander, 33% JT. I really wish I just didn't play JT now.
You could always say that after the fact, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course. That's exactly what I'm doing. Basically.
All right. Rory's going to have a chance to save par here. Like if you're going to hit it into the water, that's the spot to hit into the water too, I think, where he has to have a chip up to the green.
It's a par 5, right?
No, this is a par 4.
Oh, so he's got to get it what? He's up and down for bogey.
Yeah, up and down for par. That'll be a par putt for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he drove it into the water there.
Oh, okay. So it's a short par 4.
I think he was trying to drive the green.
Mm-hmm.
which he
That's
probably
Rory.
can
I mean,
do.
you can't. But the thing about Rory, I feel like he really needs a real caddy, like someone to tell him no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that would help him out a lot. Like, he just does so much shit that why would you play it like that? I mean, like, I don't know. It feels like that for me with Rory. I think if he got like a real caddy who would not his best friend, who would be like, yeah, go ahead, hit what you want, Rory. You know, if you got someone who's like, no, don't do that. You know, I mean, like what Fitz's caddy does to him all the time. You hear, I forget the guy's name, but you hear him, he's like, no, don't do that. He won't even give him the club. You know.
Hoagie pouring it in now. There we go. 7 under. Griot just bogeyed, so that's not fun. He bogeyed number 1. So he has a par 5 coming up at least to try to get that back. CT Pan has a tap-in birdie on number 10. 1 foot to get to -5. He made it. Is Vic going to make this? Nah. I played Pendrith. He's 7 over. I also played Cam Davis, who I think finished 20 over par.
Yeah, it was horrible. I don't know what happened. The numbers said we should play him, right?
I thought he was a good price. Oh, Xander misses. Oh, Xander. Burning edges out here. All right, check in with some of the favorites. Carson Young's in the trees. That's fun. EVR just bogeyed, so he's outside the cut line. Scott just made birdie, so he's back inside the cut line. And Sam Burns remains inside the cut line. Siwoo has a 45-foot birdie putt, and Griot's in the trees as well. So Carson Young pitched it back out. He has 66 yards to get it up and down for par. I think we've seen the untimely end of Carson Young here. Once he stops hitting fairways, it's no bueno for him.
Where's he at? I know you were big on him this week.
Where's he at? He's at +1.
Yes.
He just went bogey. He went double then bogey.
Was it Sergio on this hole on 17? Like, I don't know, 5-10 years ago that like hit the ball in the water like 10 times or something.
Was it Sergio? I know it's happened. I forget who it was.
Well, they were just showing a stat that Brian Harmon has the worst score on par 3s over the last 10 years here. But they may be pulling Sergio out of that.
Well,
because he's on live.
Sergio made the 15. I think he made 15 on 15 at the Masters like 5 years ago.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
He kept going in the water over and over.
That's
and
what
over.
I'm thinking of. Not this hole.
So Rory has a look. You wouldn't know it from the main broadcast because they're talking to Brian Harmon, but on this alternate feed, Rory McIlroy is doing well.
Yeah, of course, that feed went out for me just right now. I'm trying to bring it back.
Oh, Taylor Montgomery is putting for bogey. Oh, Rory just misses the par putt. Just to the left. Now Ludwig's in the trees. Everyone's in the trees except for Tom Hoagie.
Siwoo! God damn it, Siwoo. I help your Korean brethren out. Like, hit it into like the... just hit it into like, the fringe. God damn it.
Let's see. Pat, what app are you using to see this update? I'm using the Fantasy National app. It's not approved by Apple for everyone else to get in. But when it is, boy, are you guys in store for something fun.
No, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Moose sent me some glimpses of it last week. And it looks pretty fucking amazing.
Especially for this tournament. Oh. Okay, here we go. Carson Young got it to 3 feet for par. All right, you make this par. You figure it out, Carson Young. You rally. We need a good rally cap on here for Carson Young.
Ooh.
Adam Hadwin made double bogey. Well, that's not good. For Adam Hadwin, I suppose. I don't have any Adam Hadwin.
Did Stewie stop talking smack about your boy in the chat there or what?
I don't know. Siwoo gets it to 2 feet. So nice lag putt from him. Sam Burns found the fairway.
They love showing Steve Stricker, tell you that much.
It's because he chipped it in.
Fair point there. Fair enough. That was a good time to switch to him.
That gets him into the cut line too.
Look at him go. Old man.
So basically my week comes down to if Hoagie, Griot, or Harmon can make a run, it's at stupid Wyndham Clark here. Great.
Dude, Wyndham is. I mean, that was pretty fucking incredible shit that we've seen the last couple of days from him.
It'd be nice. Nice if he just kind of went away.
I know, really. I had none of them. I don't know why. It feels like really stupid now not rostering. I mean, it seems like he's the signature event god right now. Right? I mean, this would be his third signature event win in 10 months.
Yeah.
Not including the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
You know?
Nick Taylor has 18 feet for birdie. He's currently T4 at 8 under, so that could break him out of that pack. Siwoo made his par putt, so he remains at 2 under inside the cut line.
Please miss this fairway. You got 3 fairways left. I need him to miss 2. One would push. I'll take 1, Siwoo. I'll take 1.
So here are some guys that are grinding to make the cut right now. They're all at even par. Rai is still on the course. He's playing number 16 right now, the par 5. We can see him up there. He's in the rough with crazy Carl Wan and Michael Kim. Justin Lower is at even par, or Lauer. He is playing the 18th hole right now, his 9th of the day. He's in the trees, not exactly how bad it is for him. Some guys have a shot at the green from there, other guys don't. EVR,
it's a par 5.
What's that?
It's a par 5, right? He's got a chance, right?
No, number 18 is not a par 5.
Oh, I thought he started on the back.
No, yeah,
Okay.
but he still has 9 holes left after this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Aaron Rai only has 3 holes left, but here he is. You can see him up in the par 5 feed. He's in the pretty deep rough. I think he has to lay up on this par 5. Minwoo has 5 feet for birdie to get inside the cut line if you're sweating Minwoo at all. The glove is on a par 5. He's back. He's 3 under for the day. He's back to even par. So Kuska, the glove, trying to get there. Lipsky has 9 holes left. And then you got Jordan Spieth, who doesn't seem to be that close to the hole, so you'd have to hit a very long. Oh, Carson Young missed his par putt.
Remind me, who were
Carson
Young.
Young.
Who were Cust's 3 picks again?
Glover, Zalatoris, and Knapp.
Well, Knapp at least made the cut.
I can't believe Carson Young missed the par putt. Oh, he 3-putted from 4 feet. Double bogey. Done. Getting unstarred.
Done.
Carson Young. Oh, my God. Well, there goes my chance in the big.
Stewie was right.
There goes my chance in the big $250.
Stewie knew. I'm only half kidding.
Yeah, thanks. Pat's losing money. Can't afford to pay anymore. You're rubbing it in. I get it.
It's true.
I really
You know,
need
the last time I got laid off from a job was when the company I was with went down to Vegas.
That's true.
And then they came back and they're like, "Oh my God, we spent all of our money on in Vegas. You're fired."
Wait, aren't you going to Vegas here soon, Pat?
Cody still works there.
Yeah, we're going. Pendrith? Oh, not in the water. Yeah, we're going for Masters weekend.
That's right. You know what? I've never been to Vegas.
Really?
Never been.
You strike me as somebody who would have been to Vegas.
Yes, that's what everyone says. When I was supposed to go 2021, but of course COVID. So we were supposed to have I do this auction draft with a whole bunch of buddies, and they're like a lot of them are loaded, and so they just pick like random locations where they send everyone and do auction draft. Like last year we went to Pinehurst. Stayed right at the Caddy Shack 1 and 2 in Pinehurst. We were supposed to go to Vegas a couple years ago, but COVID. I think we're going Dominican Republic next year.
That sounds like. I mean, I don't really like going to Vegas all that much. I feel like once you've done it once or twice, like it's the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, I've been like 5 times, but I was broke when I went. So it's like I was.
If I went, I would have to bring like 20 grand.
Oh, Nick Taylor moves into second place.
I got the each way on him and 110 plus the each way.
And there you go. So hopefully Nick Taylor can get it done for you. I know. I always thought the same thing too because I brought a bunch of money. I stopped bringing a bunch of money with me because I brought a bunch of money like the first few times that I went. I did a lot less gambling, but I always go there for work. I've never been there for vacation. I'm always going there to do something.
Well, you guys are going to be like at the Circle Pool, right? It's going to be. I mean, shit. How much of work is that? You get to watch the Masters in the pool and just talk about it. I mean, it's got to be pretty money.
Yeah, but like you're still working that whole time, right?
Yeah.
Like I was dead yesterday. I basically just slept all day because I recorded 4 shows on Wednesday, plus had 3 meetings, and I was just like so exhausted from the day. Like it doesn't sound like a lot, but once you like expend all that energy, like being on camera over and over, like this is pretty chill. But like when you're in the studio, like you're trying to get amped up the entire time, you don't, like the mental capacity to continue to like keep focused, just it tires you out. And it's the same thing like when you're on location shooting, you got to make sure like all the streams are good, the camera's good, and getting all set up and making sure that like everything is working so well that just like you'll be tired by the end of the day.
Are we doing that in Montreal? Are we setting everything up? We're doing shows?
Oh yeah, we're doing shows all week in Montreal.
Nice. That is a trip I am definitely looking forward to. I made sure to take off 2 days after I get back so I can recover.
Did you? So do you got from the Tuesday to the Monday?
I got Tuesday until Wednesday.
Okay, so you can fly. So I'm gonna start booking flights for that soon. So you can come. So I'll book yours the Tuesday, like when we're all going up.
Yep. Yeah. When Tuesday, I'll be there from day one. Just make sure you send that ticket to me so I can upgrade it to first class because I can't fly coach.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can. It's just I've been spoiled. I travel for work all the time now, and the boss always gives me first class seats.
Well,
so I know I'm not expecting that from you, but I will upgrade it myself once I get the tickets.
Let's see. Siwoo hit the fairway, by the way.
God damn it.
Adam Scott has a 38-foot putt for birdie. Griot has 29 feet for birdie right now, and Hoagie needs to get it up and down from 15 feet. Hopefully he doesn't 3-putt from 3 feet like fucking Carson Young.
Here's Aaron Rye.
Yeah, Aaron Rye at even par coming into 16, his 3rd shot. He had to lay up out of the rough. Rye is short of the green and it's rolling back.
That was pretty bad.
What?
Pretty bad.
Let's see. Days
Was that his 3rd shot?
That was his 3rd shot, yeah.
Okay.
Rory's 16 feet for birdie. Montgomery 12 feet for birdie right now. Of guys that are up near the very top of the leaderboard. Sungjae's on hole 2, the par 5, but he's in the trees.
I imagine this heater that's like right next to us probably doesn't help the audio.
I don't know.
But it's still pretty cold up here, so like I'm not telling you to turn it off.
Is it hot? Because it feels cold to me.
No, that's why I agree.
Like it feels cold.
Yeah, like I don't want you to turn it off because we'll freeze in here.
But I thought it was cold air coming out of there.
Oh, well.
That's why I turned it off.
It's kind of warm.
Hovland is short on the birdie putt, remains on the cut line.
Oh, bucket hat.
That must be Damon. Yes, this guy says out and about in Vegas during the day is the way to go, much less grimy. I agree, but that's usually when I'm, like, if I'm there to work or there at a conference, that's usually when all that stuff is.
Yeah, like when I went before Kenny, I went with, like, I'd go to, like, the CVS and, like, buy a 2-4 and put it in my backpack and just walk around and drink.
Yeah, it sounds like
I had a great time, but it's like I couldn't afford to go to, like, because like you can do that's kind of the beauty of Vegas is like you can go and like you can go into casinos, go to like the penny slots, and tip well on your first drink, and it's like they'll bring you drinks all day.
Yeah.
And then
I mean I've been to casinos.
You can go
I know how it
exclusive,
works, but yeah, I just haven't been to Vegas.
Yeah, or you can go to like exclusive $5,000 like entry type of things. Like you can kind of go with like any sort of budget.
Rory, 18 feet. That looks good.
It was good.
Rory,
putt. Really good putt.
Oh, EVR in the water on the par 5.
So
he needs to get it up and down for par here. It's basically the same thing that Xander did on the same hole. So if you're sweating EVR, watch out for that one. Oh, Dietrich making a run at the cut here. Glover can get it up and down on the 11th. He's playing with EVR. He's 32 yards away, but there we are. If he makes birdie, he's inside. Justin Rose just bogeyed to fall outside of the cut line. Burns is in the bunker on 14, so he'll need a sand save here to stay inside the cut line. See what Day's doing. Could Day come back and win this?
What is he, at 8?
Yeah, well, not with that shot, he's not. Now here's your boy Rye chipping for birdie with the 2 gloves. Day is
I must be
bogey
behind.
free, huh? Rye did not chip it in, but he got it to like a foot.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, so at least we got a chance going into his final couple of holes.
I mean, it's 17. If you don't get aggressive on 17, I don't want to say that 18 is unbirdieable, but it's pretty close.
It's tough. It is tough.
Monty makes from 12 feet. That gets him to 7 under. Ludwig has 25 feet for birdie on number 12. And Tom Hoagie has a par putt upcoming from 10 feet. 7 feet for Xander here after this chip. So this chip happened ages ago.
Are you're getting all this from the app, right? The new app?
Yeah.
That's so money. Like, I was like, how is he getting all these things so quickly?
It looks like this if people can see it.
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
I'll hold it up to the camera. You can just you can set the guys that you want. The green guys are the guys I have favorited, and it'll like give you real time shot tracker on anyone that you want to see. So like when you turn on your favorites, like it'll update. You can see some of the updates coming through right there. So that's what the app looks like. It just, like I said, it needs to get approved so other people can use it besides me who's on like the testing side from the old version of it. All right, you can see that very nicely. I've seen it update on the screen. It was a little bit blurry because my hand's shaking, but that's what it looks like.
So I remember for Mooseonomics, I was working with Moose when it first came out in 2016.
I was too. I was one of the beta testers with you guys.
He was in Project Roto, which I was on. I was a member. I was a writer for.
Oh, get in!
That got
Burns! Yes, sir! Chipping it in. Now he's going to go in the water because of the Sam Burns. Because that's what he does.
He's going to make the cut, right? He's not near the cut line, is he?
He's now at 2 under, so he has a shot to play with now.
So he was.
But yeah, so you were at Project Roto. Hodge was there too, was he? And Davis was there, wasn't he?
Yep, Hodge was there. I forget who else. There were some more people, but I know that's when I first started Mooseonomics, and I was thinking back, and I was like, I used to be really, really like better than I was now, and I'm thinking back, and I was like, wait, back then I might have been like one of the few people that actually had one of these type of, stat model optimizer type deals, and now everyone has one. So, I guess that was a big advantage back in the day.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wish I knew now what I knew then about like optimizing everything like that.
Yeah. Who's that, Taylor? It'd be nice to have him do well. I did hit the first round leader yesterday.
Yeah, I saw you chopped it with Windy, right? Or did you have Xander?
No, Windy. I had Xander, so it's chopped with Windy and Chef.
I saw Cam had Clark. So.
Oh, nice.
Canadians are doing.
Yeah,
well,
so
huh?
Are they? Nick
Taylor, Corey Connors.
Yeah, Taylor and Connors.
Silverman.
Yeah, Silverman's inside the cut line because I think.
Who else is there?
Pendrith and Hadwin are like a combined 20 over.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair.
Hadwin with a nice club toss yesterday.
Oh yeah, they even replayed it on the broadcast.
It was pretty. With the full extension, it was nice.
Nice to see Xander actually make one. Oh, did Tom Hoagie, look at that. Nice 9-foot par save for Tom Hoagie. As long as he doesn't miss the green, the dude is money, but he might be worse than Carson Young. Like the chipping's a real problem. You would hope that it wouldn't.
That was a nice putt too. That 10-footer. There was definitely some like break in there.
I want to see Will.
Let's see. Is that your stomach rumbling?
Yeah, I haven't eaten anything today.
You haven't eaten anything today?
No.
I was reading a thing because Cuss told me. Cuss only eats once a day.
I did not.
I've been doing that lately.
It's a terrible idea.
I've lost weight.
Yeah, usually what happens is you'll lose weight initially, but you'll end up binging really badly and ruin it all because you're just never eating. The better way to do it is to get into a better habit of just eating, like if you only eat once a day, part of like losing weight is tempering your expectations for food and shrinking your stomach a little bit. And your ability to eat smaller meals and be satiated off that will shrink your stomach. So therefore you won't get as hungry and therefore you won't overeat. But you have to do it over like a long series of time.
So yeah, so I mean, people have been telling me about intermittent fasting, so that's what I've been doing. I just don't eat from like, the time I get up until 6:30, and I'll eat my dinner around 6:37, and then go to bed 11 or 12, and then wake up the next day. I drink a lot of water and drink a lot of coffee during the day. That's what I do. And I've been doing it for like a month, and I lost like 8 pounds, but the weekends I cheat.
Okay, I mean, if you can do like 5-2 like that, I mean, if people can do intermittent fasting, I'll like, good on them. I just can't do it. I get too hungry.
I mean, sometimes I've been so busy at work too, so I just don't even have time to eat.
Yeah, like that happens a lot. Like if we're filming a ton, I probably don't eat a ton that day, or if like we're working a lot. But I just find like if I have any downtime, like I guess I associate that with eating. But I also I work out every day. Like I was trying to like limit to like 1,500 calories. I just couldn't do it. Like I have to eat just because I had no energy afterwards.
Crazy Carl, not having a good time.
Getting crazy in the water with Crazy Carl.
Well, Hovland's might miss the cat.
Yeah, like I'm trying to hit like very specific like macros when it comes to amount of calories, amount of protein, amount of water every day. But just like I've been tracking it. If people don't want to track it, I suggest factor meals. By the way, if like people are just because they don't take long to heat. Like I find that like sometimes, especially like if you are intermittent fasting, and you go to make a meal or something like that. If it takes you like 45 minutes to make the meal, that you might just end up snacking on something while you're cooking the meal. That with Factor, it doesn't work that way. So go to factormeals.com/Mayo50. Get yourself 50% off your first order. Tambo's been using it.
Yeah, I know. You've been trying to sell me on it. I'm thinking about it, because the cool thing is my mom comes about 3 days a week and cooks for me. So that's nice.
You need this right now, Kenny. Here's Aaron Rye. Get up. Get up. Oh, it spun back. All right, he's got.
What does he have? So it's on the lower level.
Yeah.
And the pin's on the top.
And Spieth's in the forest here on 14 after his second shot. I don't know what the fuck he's at.
It looks like it's in some green bushes. Oh, go. Yeah, that sucks. Make a bomb, Aaron. I mean, this is going to be for me between 3 of 6 or 4 of 6 in cash.
I would assume with Thomas and Zalatoris missing the cut and Henley, that
it's very small.
That 5 of 6 will be looking pretty good in cash.
5 of 6 is like 20%. So 4 of 6 can technically still win.
Yeah, if you have someone up there.
Yeah. So, what was that yesterday? Right? That was Aaron Ryan. Why wasn't that now?
Do you think the players out there have an idea of like
the cut?
Yeah, of like the percentages of the cut?
Probably not. No.
Percentages probably not.
Like, is Aaron Rye out there right now knowing like I got to get to -1 because it's not?
Well, he knows that.
Yeah, I would think that he. Probably
the caddy would probably know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 6 of 6 percentage right now is right at hovering around 5%.
Yeah, and I think 20. It's like 20% of 5 of 6.
Yeah, 25% now, 5 of 6.
Yeah, so I think 4 of 6 is like 40%. So you'd only have to beat like 60% of 4 of 6 guys to be able to cash or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If the 5 of 6 and the 6 of 6 are going to beat you. So I really need a birdie by Rye on this last hole.
Wait, where did?
But I really need to see in this cut or in this fairway.
Siwoo, what did he do?
He's waiting to tee off on 16 now.
It's
going to be a driver.
Do you have the Siwoo stream up?
No, there's a stream now. I do not on 16. I should. Let me put that up.
Well, we got him on. He's on 16 right now, right?
Did he already hit?
No, Day's hitting right now.
Okay, I think he's trying to get the 16th.
Grio has 8 feet.
I don't have the 16th hole. Oh yeah, I do. There it is.
See ya.
Oh, and I have 17. But 17 doesn't matter for me.
So EVR ended up making bogey on the par 5. So he's 1 over total now, 2 over for the day. So he has to rally back. Bezaden out chipping for eagle on 16.
People who call work calls at 5:30 on a Friday, I want to slap in the face.
West Coast?
No, this guy's a sub that I work with. He lives right near me.
Oh, Andrew says that being autistic really helped him losing 60 pounds, just eating the same thing every day. That's one way to do it. I mean, that's basically what I do. I have like a rotation of 3 meals I eat every day. And then I kind of, like, if I'm going to have, not necessarily a cheat day, just like a day where I'm going to eat over and go out and eat something big, like then I'll really have some variation in what I eat. But it's just usually like rice, chicken, steamed vegetables for like 2 of the meals.
See, I need variety in my life, man.
Yeah, some people can't do it. Like my wife, I was talking to my wife about it. Like she doesn't understand how I can eat how I eat. Just like I basically just make I used to make a whole bunch of food on like Sunday nights and just put it all in Tupperware for the rest of the week and just like pick it out of, like section it off into Tupperware, put it in the fridge, and that'd be like 4 days worth of stuff.
See, I don't cook. So like the only time I get like home cooked meals is like 3 days a week. My mom's over here. She stays with me like 3 days a week. When she's not working, when she's working, she stays with her brother. And so I get 3 home cooked meals a week, which is beautiful. The rest of the time I'm ordering out.
Siwoo hit the fairway.
God damn.
Should have just bet Burns under fairways because that guy's in the bunker every fucking hole.
All right, I could still push with a missed fairway on 18.
18 is a tough one to hit.
Yeah, I know, because of the water. That's what I'm hoping. Because since he hit that fairway, he's going to be... Where is he at?
Oh, Vic is chipping. That's never a good thing. He needs to get it up and down to stay at the cut line. He's -1 right now. See, rice cooker, air fryer will change your life. Yeah, I mean, that's basically how I cook most of my meals.
I mean, I'm Korean. I got a rice cooker. I can definitely do that.
I usually just boil rice. Oh, Hovland.
See, the thing is,
Hovland is he even going to get this on the green? He barely kept it on the green with the chip. Oh, Henley. Good for him.
Why would he get rid of his coaches like that? I don't understand.
I don't know, maybe he doesn't like them.
Who cares? I mean, you work with people you don't like all the time. It was going to help your game. I mean, shoot, deal with it.
Oh, Rye puts it to like a foot.
On what hole?
17.
For the putt, yeah.
For his putt, yeah.
Yeah. So I need a birdie on 18 from him and a missed fairway on 8. Oh, go! I see. It looks so good. Missed fairway on 18 from Siwoo. So it all comes down to 18 for me. Basically, my week.
Yeah, that's how the sweat has to work. Oh, Min Woo just missed a really short birdie putt on 16, so he stays at -1. So he's still right on the cut line. He's in for right now. Siwoo and Burns both at 2 under. Burns needs to get it up and down on 15. He's in the right rough, 20 yards away from the hole to stay at 2 under. Adam Scott's currently inside the cut line. EVR needs to rally to get there right now. The cut is going to be -1. In case that you do not know that right now, it will be. Guys on the cut line with holes to play. Tyson Alexander, Ryu, and Martin Laird all have 9 holes left. Rose just birdied to get back inside. Him, Adam Scott, and Vic. Min Woo are all at -1 right now as well. And Vic has like 10 feet for par coming back. So he might fall outside of the cut line.
Victor's been so disappointing, right? I mean, this is supposed to be his year.
Who?
Victor Hovland.
I mean, everyone kind of forgets. Like, dude won like $40 million last year. And he has been good since.
No, yeah, they're just chilling with the money, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so Rory's putting for par. Spieth has 25 feet for bogey, so he's done. Like he's at +1 now. If he makes it, he'll be +2. When he misses, he'll be +3. So he's officially cooked.
Had to wipe away those hunger pangs with a cig.
With a delicious cigarette?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, the best thing about owning your own home I could just do it at my house. I almost quit too, and now I'm back smoking again. It sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna quit, and then we're going to Vegas. And last time I tried to quit and was going to Vegas, it's just like I started back up because, I mean, people smoke everywhere there.
I was down to like 2 cigarettes a day. I've been taking like Wellbutrin, and then I had to start working. Like I usually work in my office. I'm an estimator, but I had to go on site and be a super and do my estimating. So while I'm on site, I don't know all the guys smoke. I go out and smoke with them. It's just so I picked it back up again. It sucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to quit when we get back from Vegas.
I find the gum really helps.
I bought. The
See,
gum.
I think
I
it's I
bought
use
the
the
gum, but I
Lucy's.
won't commit to it yet.
Yeah.
The Lucy's I used a lot, and I should start going back and using them again because I got down to like 2 and I just stopped using it. And then of course so in the last 2 weeks I've been smoking more, and now I'm up to like 6 a day again.
Stewie says he needs Henley so bad. I got some bad news about Russell Henley.
He's not any good.
Yeah, he's not going to make the cut.
Uh-oh.
Well, he's +3.
See, now you're lipping Stewie's guy.
I'm not. I'm just saying he's +3 through 13 holes.
I know.
Dude, that rough looks crazy.
It seems a lot thicker this year, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like when I went in 2019, I saw Rory win. I went all 4 days, and it definitely wasn't this thick.
So here's Hovland's par putt's coming up. If he misses, he's outside the cut line, which will be good for my head-to-head bets against Victor Hovland. Where's old Hoagie at? Oh, Hoagie made another birdie? He's at 8 under now? Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
4 birdies on the his back 9, which is the front 9. Let's keep it going. Why don't you birdie another 3 coming in here, get to 11 under.
What was his price on DraftKings?
78?
77,
Yeah,
78.
something. Yep. He was one of my cornerstones.
Nice.
Of course, the most expensive cornerstone I played missed the cut.
Always happens.
Always happens. The other 3 guys, pretty good.
So Vic falls out of the cut, and Rory has a bogey. But it's not a short bogey putt here. That was like Bez. Bez on the tee at 17.
Oh, damn.
Mean anything. Where's he?
Now I just looked and I see Rise in my best GPP lineup.
-4.
So
Pavon ruined me. I was telling Paul, I have a Wyndham Clark, Matthew Fitzpatrick, JT Poston lineup that has Pavon in it.
Ugh. That's brutal. I mean, it'll probably end up still being pretty good with only 5% 6-6.
Sacrement.
Yeah, but
the tabernacle.
Like it has no chance to win anymore. That's
Yeah.
Siwoo,
Now you're like the big GPP winner.
yeah.
What are you winning like 5 or 6 GPPs in the last like few months?
Yeah,
I need to hang out with Tambo more. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, I'm trying to steal some of
You-
Tambo's thunder here. Yeah, 4
I
GPP
know, right?
wins in 3 months. It's really I'm up a lot of money this year.
Yeah,
That's a nice
I
shot,
mean,
Bez.
Sam Burns has 24 feet for par on 15. Fleetwood has 12 feet for birdie. Siwoo has an eagle putt from 26 feet on 16. And Day did not hit the green. It looks like he's... Ugh. I don't know what the fuck that was, Day. That was on his approach after this one. What a day for Damon. Damon, 5 under on the day.
Good for him. I like that guy.
So you watched all of Full Swing?
Yeah, I think I watched last season as well. So, like, Damon's, mental struggles and stuff are kind of an ongoing theme. Like, he became a star on the show, I think, last year, and then they brought him back. They kind of show him, like, struggling a little bit on this season of Full Swing.
Rory.
Yes.
Rory for bogey.
Yes.
Seems like a good guy. His caddy seems
Bad
like
putt.
a really good guy. Damon's.
Yes. So I sent that one. So you do a lot of concrete, but the one that I have a lot of concrete is the Prince William County Animal Service. The Prince William County Animal Services. That one had. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're fading on us.
Hello.
Yeah, you got like really echoey and far away. Oh, stay on. Gotta say, the quality of this camera is really good.
It's great. It's better than your other one.
It is way better. I mean, it's more expensive than the other one, so it should be better.
That's fair.
But an actual streaming camera is
And it seems a lot less complicated.
Yeah, you just plug it in and it goes. All I had to do was
the other one. You need like the cam link. And
yeah, you need the Elgato cam link to plug it in to turn an actual camera into a streaming camera. Then you need a dummy battery to keep it going, and you need a micro USB. This is just a C cord.
When you start factoring all of those things in, you just have a lot more opportunity for things to fail.
Between the accounting job that I sent, the animal services, I think I sent.
Is it just us, or is
Oh, I think he's on the phone. Like he's nowhere near. Wait, this is just a conversation. Like Kenny, I think, just kind of jumped off here. There's no one on the casting couch. Now that I'm looking at him on here, he's just on a phone call. Well, I'm gonna take.
Are you able to mute him?
Yeah.
Who knows what type of of business is going on there? We don't need him getting.
Yeah, let's see if we can mute him.
We don't need him going to jail or anything like that. Who knows what Kenny's up to?
I think he's just on a business call, but I'll mute him for the moment. You let me know when he comes back on.
I'll keep my eye out.
I like that he didn't press mute. I don't think it's coming through now. I've turned down his audio all the way.
So Kenny was far away. He just wasn't talking to us.
Yeah, we thought he was talking. Like, what the hell are you talking about animal control for, pal?
Ryan Moore.
Oops.
I think I played him a couple times on DraftKings because, like, Fantasy National just loves the guy.
Because he's so great with his irons.
Yeah, he does all the other stuff, but, like, yeah, not great off the tee. His putting's pretty mid. His around the green's pretty bad. But the boy can hit an iron. I'm probably just looking at the wrong stats.
Kenny sounds like he's good at his job.
His business, it sounds like the business is going well for Kenny. I don't think anybody can hear, but nothing illegal is going on. It all sounds very forthright and upfront in the business of Kenny Kim.
Yeah. So I don't know if he's muted or not.
I mean, if we can hear him.
There we go.
There we go.
That's what we needed to mute him. I think he was muted anyway, but, you never know with this stuff. Because I'm trying to do it, and the monitor isn't completely set up on the ground, so I can't really see what's going on.
Yeah, I think people were able to hear, but thankfully he wasn't, like, putting a hit on somebody.
Oh, Siwoo for eagle. Let's go, Siwoo. And Connor's for eagle. Connor's made his eagle.
I mean, if Siwoo is going for eagle, Kenny needs him to miss fairways, right?
Yeah. Siwoo missed his eagle putt, by the way.
Yeah.
That Connors thing was
from
from
earlier. He must have hit a fairway, right?
This guy is saying that Rye had a hole-in-one, which is objectively not true.
Yeah, that was last year's highlight.
Yeah. Oh, did Burns make that par save? No, he made bogey. And hoagies in the trees.
In fairness to that guy, though, it's just like Rye was wearing like a pretty similar shirt today as that video, and he's always wearing the gloves.
Oh, Kenny's back.
So,
hey, Kenny.
I can understand the confusion.
Asked to unmute. Unmute. I asked him to unmute. You need to unmute. I put you on mute.
We could hear your business.
Yeah, I'm good now. I think we're good.
We could hear your business call. We thought you were talking to us about animal control. We didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I'm bidding on a project right now where they're making a kennel for goats.
Ooh.
And like other random animals like that. It's
Minwoo.
What did he make one?
He just made a bomb on 17 for birdie.
Yeah, he did. That's like 60 feet.
It's good that we didn't hear the term goats, because like our minds would have went into some pretty dark places, I would imagine.
So here is what's currently going on. Zach Blair just birdied his final hole, so he's going to make the cut. Ryu needs to get it up and down here on number one to remain inside the cut line. Justin Rose is putting for bogey, so he's at least going to drop outside the cut, but it's still 6 feet. So he might have a double bogey here. So that's not looking good on that front. Aaron Rye missed the fairway, so he has 135 yards to the pin, but he doesn't seem like he's in the trees, so I don't know how bad that he's doing here.
But
so
he needs a birdie, right?
He needs a birdie. Well, I mean, he needs a birdie or he's out.
Who dropped that? Oh, man.
Victor's in the trees.
I think Siwoo may have hit a fairway because he had a putt for eagle.
No, that was from the hole
That
before.
was, yeah. Yeah, it was a par 5. He almost made that eagle. I just need it. So it comes down to 18 for everything for me. Like the whole weekend.
We're rooting for you. So we need.
I'm trying. It usually doesn't go in my favor.
Where the fuck did Sam Burns go?
We want him
Jesus
to miss
Christ.
the fairway, correct?
Yes, we want him to miss the fairway on 18. He's on 17 right now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But when he gets to 18, we need him to miss the fairway, and then I'll at least push that bet and win the other 2.
We're rooting
so
for
I can
you
win
here.
some money.
What an outrageous drive from Sam Burns. Nowhere near the fairway. So he's going to struggle here to do anything on the easiest hole on the course. Thanks, Sam Burns.
Was it 16?
Yeah. See, Bez on 17. Let's go here to get to 5 under. And it's good. Right?
Bez, top 20.
Hoagie had to like chunk it out from wherever the hell he was at. So he has 120 to get it up and down to save par. Let's check in to see if we got an update from Aaron Rye. Rye guy.
Last time I looked, he's still waiting.
Yeah, nothing on the update yet. For me, at least.
Oh, Jordan.
Aaron
Well,
Rye
yours is
hit
gonna
into,
come
oh,
off.
here we go. Aaron Rye hit into the green. It just updated. 1 foot for birdie, Kenny.
That sounds.
No way.
It says
Shut up.
1 foot 9 inches to hole.
Oh, here it is.
If they're showing Aaron Rye on 18, you know he did something good.
Please, sweet Jesus.
Oh, he's staring it down. I mean, I
Oh,
told
he
you it goes
likes
to a
it.
foot.
He likes it.
Can you?
Oh, that he did.
Oh, he almost jarred it.
Okay, I'm
There you go.
behind you, but I'm really happy. I have not seen it yet. Oh, there he is.
Rye.
The 2 gloves.
Rye guy.
Well, that was worth doing the show now.
Almost jarred it, yeah.
That was a real cut sweat right there.
That was so big. It's going to make my week. Oh, Jesus. I just saw it right now. Holy shit. Oh.
Hoagie has 17 feet for par. And Griot has 8 feet for par. We got Siwoo on. How do you make a hole in one, Siwoo? Then you can miss the next fairway.
Hovland, yeah. He's got a nice makeable putt.
Oh, does he? That was from the trees.
Like
God, that was
4
huge.
feet, maybe.
I mean, he hasn't made that. I've bet on Aaron Rye before. That's not a gimme for him.
That's not a gimme? The 1 foot 9 inch is not a gimme?
Not a gimme.
Oh,
Here's Siwoo. Obviously, this doesn't matter for Kenny's bet, but
watch. He'll probably hit the water now.
I mean,
When it doesn't matter
I
for
would
me.
like to see him do well as someone. Who's
And I
very invested.
rostered him. Yeah, I rostered him, so it's not like I want him to do poorly. I just don't want him to hit fairways.
Well, if Dietrich is in your lineups, he has 15 feet for birdie to get inside the cut line on a second to last hole of the day. That doesn't look very good. So maybe it
it
is.
doesn't look that bad.
Get deep, get deep, get deep. Nah, he's gonna spin it back.
No, it was safe though.
He's just trying to stay inside the cut line.
Yeah, I get that.
Stupid Burns. Look where Burns is at. Where the fuck are you at, pal?
The Sam Burns experience.
He's killing.
When you got a flag next to your ball, it's not great.
Yeah, he's in like some sort of like hilly area. The
The
ball is like
chocolate
The
mounds.
ball's like
The
2
Pete
feet
Dye
above his
chocolate
his
mounds.
feet.
yeah, it's above his. He missed the fairway. Yeah, of course he did. Way to go, Sam Burns. Clutch is how you should describe Sam Burns.
Cooch.
Hey, Kenny, do you remember when Cooch was winning this tournament?
Yeah, he started off like minus 4,
Oh
right?
boy.
Oh, is it staying? Oh, it stayed.
How much weight? I think Kuchar needs some Ozempic.
I don't know.
Dude has gained a lot of weight.
Has he?
Yeah, you can see
Like
he's
the
got a bit of a
the
belly,
beer
man.
gut is pretty fucking big.
I mean, he's
I
fucking
heard he's a
old,
big-
man.
I heard he's a big asshole. I've heard stories.
Well, that was
about
like the whole.
Cooch.
That was the whole like he didn't.
Oh, the
like, tip
tipping!
his
Get
caddy,
out!
right?
Get in the water! That was the whole tipping shit. Yeah, the tipping shit. But also, like, somebody told me a story where it was like he was caddying for like it was like Webb, Kuchar, a couple other guys were playing some course together, just shooting the shit, playing a course randomly. And dude was a caddy, and Webb, I think one of the guys went to use the restroom, and Webb bought everyone ice cream at the turn. He didn't see his fourth player, and he gave it to the caddy. And the Kuchar went and grabbed the ice cream from the caddy. He was like, "That shit ain't yours," and gave it to their other foursome guy.
That's hilarious.
I don't know if it's true. And he said he was
good.
the cat. He said it happened to him. So I mean, I believe him. I don't know why anyone would lie like a crazy ass story like that. But
Imagine being that rich and worrying about, like, you could buy everybody on Earth ice cream.
well, it's not even like he bought it.
Yeah.
Like Webb bought it for everybody for the four guys playing.
Okay, so an update. Hold on. An update here. Day's in the water. Nick Taylor is currently in the water. Hoagie just made a bogey. And Ludwig has 9 feet for par. Not great here.
So your tracker is quicker than my TV.
Yeah,
live.
and Rye's good.
Spoiler.
Nice.
Yeah, now he's good.
Yeah, so the tracker
yeah.
is I was doing it earlier. It's around like 10 seconds after real time.
Did Michael Kim make the
So
cut?
it'd probably be like
No. Michael Kim
45
did not make
seconds
the
now.
cut.
He did not get the Pat Mayo bump, has he?
He was 4 under yesterday.
Okay.
He's like 7 over today.
Oh, tough scene.
Oh, the Koreans just fucking up today. Benny went 8 over today.
Yeah, that was
Right?
bad. Bad news.
That was bad. Koreans are taking a little bit of a hit here recently. Siwoo seems like the best guy now.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Right? You know?
What's wrong with Tom Kim?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess he was sick. I don't think he was injured, but I don't know. He's been just average. And I guess we expect a lot from him because he had 2 or 3 wins already on tour and he's 21 years old. But I mean, not winning an event in like winning it, he won in the fall, right?
Yeah, he won
He won
in
like the
Vegas.
Shriners or something like that. He won in the fall, so it's not like he's on a huge, losing streak. He's just not finishing highly either. So
Yeah, I was just
I don't
wondering why he pulled out last second here this week.
I mean, it was in the middle of a round, so it wasn't. So I don't know. Either he was sick.
Oh, he was
or-
already playing when he withdrew.
I think so. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he
he
had
was
played a
playing.
few
Oh,
holes.
okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
It was a mid-round thing for him.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw it on Twitter, and I didn't know if he had like pulled out before or after lock, but like before his tee time.
Vic to get back inside. Vic is back inside the cut line.
Grinding.
Day,
Jason,
okay.
he's okay.
All right, Day's got a par putt or a bogey putt coming up. Yeah,
That's so big.
Xander has
Aaron
9
Ra.
feet for eagle.
That sounds pretty good.
Was that from the bunker?
Who?
Did he
Xander?
hit that shot from the bunker? His
No.
second shot?
No, Xander was in the fairway. Let's see what Burns. Burns' approach into 16 is.
Not great,
And it's in the Aaron Rye spot.
but he's got
Oh, maybe Nick Taylor wasn't in the water. Unless that was.
Burnsy's
From the
got he can get par there. It's kind of a letdown.
He can
but-
chip in for birdie. He
Yeah.
just chipped in from the bunker. Yeah, Taylor's ball isn't in the water. Just
yeah.
the
The
volunteers.
was so scared of the water
Oh.
that he just hit it hard.
volunteers-
Right? Oh boy.
The volunteers.
That's
at
the
course
Rory. That's Rory Hill.
Yeah, the volunteers at the course put Taylor in the water on shot tracker, but he's not, as we just saw. But he might have to stand in the water to hit that shot.
Yeah, Minwoo was so scared of the water there that he
Was that a
just,
shank?
He just shanked it hard.
Did
to
he
the
just
right.
shank it?
Oh yeah.
Oh! What the That thing hit like the tree. Is rolling down some 45-degree hill, cart path.
Update. Thomas Dietrich makes his birdie putt on the 8th hole, his second to last, to move inside the cut line right now. So Victor and Dietrich and Aaron Rye have all got themselves inside the cut line in the past 5 minutes. Ryu
Thank
fell
you,
out.
Aaron Rye.
Billy Horschel has 8 feet for birdie to get back inside the cut line. Rory miss. Tyson Alexander has fallen out of the cut, as has Steve Stricker. Ryan Fox is now at 1 over total with holes to go. And Justin Lower has a tap-in birdie on the second hole to get back to even par. So he'll be 1 shot out. EVR, now at -2, needs to get 3 shots somewhere. Just parred the par 3 13th.
Imagine getting a hole in one on 17 and then just missing the cut. That would suck.
Yeah, I mean, there's worse ways to miss the cut. So Hovland, Rory, and Spieth. Like, Spieth's done. Spieth's at 4 over now. Taylor Moore to 5 under. Just getting ready to. Did he make a run at Valspar last year? I can't remember. No. Yeah, he won Valspar, right?
Who are we talking about? Taylor Moore?
Yeah.
I know he won something. I don't remember which tournament.
Yeah, he beat Shank because Shank had to hit it like cross-handed out of the trees on the final hole.
Okay, I do remember that.
Si Woo for birdie. All right, I'll be back because I have to use the bathroom.
Yeah, do your thing.
I mean, I sort of want Siwoo to make this because I do have a lot of them. I just really need them to miss a fairway. If we can get 2 miracles on 18, I'd be so hyped.
Yeah, we're not. And do you think they'll show his tee shot? I guess we're getting down to the point now where there's not that many people on the course.
Yeah. Or we can just wait
it.
till Pat gets back and it'll probably be quicker than a damn TV. That thing's so money.
It is, yeah. Lots of spoilers happening here.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially if you have that app and you I mean, that would. Well, it would be so much better than Shot Tracker. I guess they have to get it from there, though. I don't know. It has to be through the PGA, I would expect, to get all the stuff that quickly. And so I guess if there's an error on Shot Tracker, there might be an error on the leaderboard. I don't know. We'll ask Pat when he gets back. But that app does look really, really cool.
That Nick Taylor shot that we just saw was completely wild. He kind of just chipped it over a bunker. Like, his lie must have been just awful.
Oh, yeah. It must have been awful.
Well, I thought he had to stand in the water based on the way that it looked. How about you just make this Burns, you goober? That'd be nice. Turn right. It's not over yet.
He was just on the other side of that bunker, and then he just basically just chipped it.
Well, if you hit, he had to get it back out to there because he couldn't get over the trees.
But he wasn't able to hit it far enough to give himself a better angle, I guess. But
this hole is killing people.
Hey, so we were talking about the new app. So is it based off Shot Tracker?
Yeah,
so
it's exactly the same info and data that they have.
So if there's an error in Shot Tracker, there'll be an error in leaderboard.
Yeah, everything is just pulled from Shot. Like that's no different.
Okay.
If you're looking at anything, that it's all the volunteers on the course. So when it is the Puerto Rico Open, I was following it last week in Puerto Rico, it's the same as shot 1 2 fairway, shot 2 2 green. You have no idea.
Okay.
That looks left, or it's perfect. No, that's left. Someone kick it out.
That's not great.
It looks like he actually has an opening there just to get to the green.
Was that Rory?
Yeah.
Rory just doesn't have his stuff today. Oh, Si Woo for par.
Si Woo's good for par.
Nice. That's one of my favorite golf moments when Si Woo was using his hybrid on the greens
at the Masters. He
used
his 5-wood to putt.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I really hope they show us tee shot. I'd be hyped.
All right,
I want two miracles on 18.
So some of the other features that we put in, you have this is the first time that I've ever really worked in app development with anything. Building an app is hard, man. I
wouldn't expect it to be easy.
Shocker.
Moose has been working very hard on this. Just I don't know. It's crazy.
Xander for Eag?
That'd be big. That would get him to 10.
That would make things a lot more interesting.
For sure.
For the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, he still has a couple holes left, too.
Yeah.
You get a nice little shot on 17, get a birdie there, and, we're cooking. Now, I don't have him outright, but I got a ton of them in DFS.
He sinks it.
Yeah, Xander makes it. So
he made it?
He's to 10.
Oh, we're spoiling it on him. He's probably watching the regular.
Well, he can jump off if he wants to.
The regular feed.
I'm good. I want the early notice anyways. I don't care if I hear it or watch it.
See, everyone. It's 4 feet for Burns. to stay inside the cut line. He's aim pointing his 3-foot putt. That's always nice. It's always a good signal.
You have any Clark, Shoffley, Fitzpatrick lineups?
Burns is good.
That triggers so many people.
Ben Silverman's in the trees.
Oh, nice. We did an aim point on like a 2-foot putt.
Rory looks like he's got a pretty good lie here. Okay, so guys that are currently on the cut line, Rose has 5 feet for par to not drop back more. Laird, 22 feet for birdie to move inside the cut line. Ryu had to lay up on number 2, so he has 137 in on the par 5. Horschel missed his birdie. He made par. Lower has 13 feet for birdie to get inside the cut line. Lipsky, 21 feet to get inside the cut line. Webb, 14 feet to get inside the cut line right now. Glover made a bogey along the way, so he's currently at +1 right now on hole number 14.
And they're showing me Jordan Spieth.
Well, that's the Jordan Spieth feed.
Oh, that.
Wait, it's the hole 16 feed and the Spieth Group's feed.
Fair point. Fair point.
Ryan Fox has a 9-foot birdie try on 13, the par 3, to get back to even par, which would get him 1 shot out. Oh, Kitayama has a 2-foot kick in here for birdie on hole 7 to get to 3 under, give himself some breathing room. Kenny, do you find it strange that we haven't seen a shot? Oh, Siwoo missed the fairway.
Yes! 2 miracles on 18. What were you asking, Hope, Pat, before?
We haven't seen a single Cantlay shot all day.
I didn't even know he was playing. I haven't seen nothing. Where is he at?
He's at 2 under.
Yeah,
He's not doing anything, but he's inside the cut line.
Show us
he's
that.
top 10 player in the world, you know.
Let's see. Yeah, it says Siwoo lies 1 in right intermediate. Now, there's always the chance that it's shot tracker error.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Because it said that Rye was in the right intermediate, and he was actually like a foot inside the fairway, so I don't know.
Ooh.
But
What a sweat.
Sure.
What a sweat Kenny's got going right now.
I know, right? I know. Because the thing, I'm not going to get the full payout, but I want something.
yeah, you always want to get it.
Whatever you can
Yeah.
get.
So Underdog Fantasy, code Mayo. You can hit the link in the description. Oh yeah, Rory got that out fine. Into the bunk, or just before it. It took Montgomery 3 shots to get there earlier, to the same spot from the same thing. Paul gave us an MMA entry on Underdog. Where is it? Oh, it's
I had this one on Twitter last night.
Yeah,
I put it
so
out.
Underdog Fantasy, code Mayo, hit the description right now, and you can get into that 5K draw. We're giving away the winner on Sunday, and I'm doing a live show with Raza and Morenzi doing the NCAA bracket. But Danny Silva higher than 50.5 significant strikes. Anglusa higher than 62.5 significant strikes. 100 pays 300 out on Underdog Fantasy. That's the Paul Shaughnessy Cut Sweat Special.
If those fights go 15 minutes, it should be easy work.
Let's see if they have updated Siwoo. No, it's still saying he lies 1 in the right intermediate. Taylor only made bogey on that hole, so that's not like the end of the world, but he drops to -8. Hoagie has a 7-foot par putt upcoming to try to keep it together here on the par 3. Who else is doing things? Griot's in the bunker on number 5. Ludwig has 35 feet for birdie. Shank, 7 feet for par. Cantlay, 26 feet for birdie. Minwoo ended up making bogey on that hole after the drive, but he is inside the cut line at -1. Adam Scott, 7-foot birdie putt.
We see Morikawa's numbers for this week. They're so weird.
Kawas, is he just putting the lights out? I didn't even really look at him.
Like 112th in approach in the field, 17th in putting.
That's bizarre.
4 under. He went 4 under. He's 4 under total.
Oh,
That's
Spieth,
tempting.
Spieth needs to make this 16-foot eagle putt, then make a hole-in-one on 17, then birdie 18. He makes the cut.
I mean,
Can't
it's
miss.
Spieth. It's possible.
Tommy just got there. I guess he could
Ooh.
by enough.
Let's see what Rory's has his approach here on 16.
Yeah, that rough is thick. That ain't easy.
So Bobby Mack's putting for eagle on one of his holes.
Here's
Did
Burnsy.
Tommy get new teeth?
Tommy,
Yeah.
you got new teeth?
They look super
No, that
super
looks
fresh.
good, doesn't it?
Does it? Slow down. All right. Not in the water, Sam Burns, which is like shocking. Oh, nice shot by Rory. From like the deep, deep rough. He'll have a birdie putt from the fringe. Oh, stay up. It stayed up. Whew. Did Carson Young WD? Is that what happened to him?
Really?
I have no idea. I'm looking for him. I don't see him.
Or did he just straight up eject?
I mean, he may have just quit golf forever.
He knew he had lost Stewie's support.
Yeah, he finished at 2 under. Did he make another birdie coming in?
He finished at 2 under? Or 2
No,
over?
Carson Young. He ended up birdieing number 7, and then after he 3-putted from 3 feet, and he's just done. Finished at +2. Jerk.
What a bum.
Well, I already spoiled this one for everyone with Min Woo.
That's tough.
Very close.
But it doesn't really matter. He just knocks that in. At least he makes the cut, right?
This guy says that Xander's looking at eagle on 17. Would be a hole
From
in
the
one.
tee box.
It'd be a hole in one.
I mean, in theory, everybody is looking at eagle on 17.
That's not really the hole in one location. The yesterday's location's
Yes.
the hole in one location.
I was surprised we only had one in that location. There were so many that were close.
They had like some gambling expert come on. I don't know if you guys saw it.
I did not. Was he a true expert?
I don't know, but like he was like going through like historical data of it, and he's just like, I know everyone is like really excited to like bet hole in one yes at +250. He's just like, but I know in the last 2 years like guys have actually gotten in. But he's like, historically, if you go back and look at like the previous like 5 or 8 years, like -360 on the no is a good bet, and literally 2 minutes later they got to the
That's
hole
awesome.
in one, and then the commentators even did him dirty by like laughing at him.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I think that I'm trying to figure out how to wear this headset so it doesn't look terrible on camera.
Yeah,
I think if people can hear me okay, this looks slightly better than I just had it. The way that you're wearing it is actually like looks a lot better.
it's like you gotta like embrace your inner gamer, bro. You gotta pretend.
Who do
that
you
you're fighting
recommend for a
people on
live
Fortnite.
bet, or does Clark run away with it? I'm not putting any more fucking money into this stupid tournament. If my guys want to come back, let's have it.
You got you got Scotty up there. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough seeing. You have a guy who's leading by 4 strokes right now. I mean, who do you feel great about?
Someone said that Kenny's right. Fleetwood's teeth do look way too straight and way too right or white.
Yeah. It looks like he got new teeth, like Kepka style.
Kepka got new teeth?
You never noticed that? He got new teeth like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah,
Like his teeth are like jacked up like mine when he first started playing. And then he won like his like second major, and it was like bling whiteness of new teeth.
All right, Hoagie. Let's make a birdie here on your last hole. Get to 8 under. Give me a fighting chance with someone. I don't know what has Siwoo's chipping now from off the green, so I'm assuming he really did miss the fairway.
I really hope so.
Noren has 8 feet for eagle on number 9, his last hole to get to 5 under. I would say, like, if you're looking for like a live recommendation, just let me go scroll through some of these numbers here. Like, who has the profile of someone who could come back? I guess no one really thinks about McNeely. Connors, no. Schmidt, no. I mean, Scheffler's losing strokes putting, so he's obviously the most terrifying guy who's sitting there. I feel like someone like Poston has that in him. Like, Hideki might actually be the answer. Like, Tee to Green, there's very few people in the field playing better than him. If he just goes nuclear with his putter like we've seen him do on the weekends, maybe he's the guy.
I really hope so.
And I think there's some wind in the forecast. Maybe it hits the leaders a little bit, and all of a sudden, like, you just, like, Clark needs a, I guess, I mean, Xander's right there as well, but, like, if Clark can shoot even par tomorrow, or 73, all of a sudden it looks, everyone's kind of back in it from this pack, right? Just whoever, you can pick your poison with. The fuck is Adam Scott doing here?
I mean, the guy's putting lights out, but his iron game's improved so much, and it's been such a big weapon because you already know he could bomb it. What he's doing is pretty impressive. I have to admit.
Does Paul recommend a Clark UFC parlay? Who's Clark?
Wyndham.
Oh, Wyndham Clark?
Oh,
I don't know. What's Wyndham Clark's number?
I don't know, minus 10,000 probably. Let's see, if Xander makes this putt, it's going to get worse. He did not make
Considering I bet Andrew Novak and Keegan Bradley, I don't know if you want my golf takes. As I sit here and talk about golf for 2.5 hours.
I appreciate you stepping in. You didn't even realize you were doing this today.
I didn't. Who could you parlay in the UFC?
Wyndham's plus 187.
It's actually not bad. Nick Taylor's
going
to tap this in for birdie.
Murder. 187.
Did I miss a Nick Taylor? It says that he's at 9 under on the screen, but he's at 8. So are they saying that he already made that putt and they accidentally updated it early? Or they just had it wrong on the screen? Because they haven't.
No, I've seen it's been 9 for a while. I haven't seen it drop.
But he is at 8 under though, because he bogeyed the last hole.
So they must have fucked up.
Ludwig Aberg. Is Jeff on Aberg? I imagine.
He at least has a secret bet on him.
Every week.
He must be loving it right now.
Not really. I mean, Ludwig's not playing all that great today.
I was talking about the Chargers.
Oh, he's hating life, probably.
The wide receivers.
Noren birdies his last. He's in at 4 under now.
Like,
there's Cantley signing.
What's that?
Cantley signing.
Yeah. Well, he's on 16 now, and we're running out of guys on the course to actually show. Burns is in with his par, so he goes to the final hole, number 18, the hardest on the course, needing to make par to make the cut.
So I would hit the water like 80% of the time on maybe 90 on 18.
Oh, see, I wouldn't, because I would just slice it way to the right.
See, I don't have a slice. I play a draw.
Yeah, I'm working on a draw. I went to my first time I picked up a club in like 5 months was yesterday. I went there yesterday morning and got like a simulator session in with the guy that's giving me lessons.
Nice.
Completely continued to rework my swing to get it more vertical. I have a big like baseball swing. A lot of that's what I default to. So I have to get it like up, like Justin Thomas does, because I'm a little person. So I need to generate as much torque as possible.
Take lessons.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Vic.
I think I got a new driver last year, and it's helped me a bunch. People say equipment can't help your game. It's the lie.
Well,
these drivers are so forgiving.
Starting April 1st, I believe PXG is sponsoring the Pat Mayo Experience, and they're sending me a driver.
Really?
Yeah, I've never used a PXG club. I'm excited to use it.
That's awesome.
Cust is going to be so jealous. He loves PXG, despite never having hit one of them before.
Doesn't Cust have like 6 drivers at this point?
He has 5.
5 drivers.
He's so bad at right. Like since we got somehow 3 of us got a membership 2 years ago, and Cust has gotten like 10 strokes worse since we've gotten a membership, and the rest of us got like 10 strokes better.
Cust hits bombs though.
Now he doesn't anymore.
He used to hit
He
bombs.
just tops the ball 3 feet in front of him every time.
And then
I feel that pain. I played a couple weeks ago, and I had the shanks for like 9 holes, like the yips. I couldn't hit it straight. Like all of a sudden, I quit after 16 because I was literally like banging people's houses, like routinely.
It's nice that you can play like in the DC area in March.
That's true. Yeah, it was actually February. I think was when I played. It was just one random day. It was like 55 degrees. It was 80 today.
That means nothing to me, Kenny. That sounds like you're on fire.
Yeah, it was like 78, 80 degrees today. It was beautiful.
What's that, like 17, 20 degrees?
No, that's
so
like
it's Celsius.
25 degrees Celsius.
You serious?
Yeah. You're in Washington?
I'm in DC, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Fahrenheit to Celsius conversion, 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 26 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It's a nice day.
That's what I'm saying. It was nice as shit.
It's
Yeah.
like, how would I say it in America? It's like 42 here every day
okay,
for like the next 2 weeks, and that's a massive improvement. It's been cold.
Yeah.
February was awful.
February was terrible.
Like we just got pounded, absolutely pounded with snow.
Like you could there's no snow on the ground anymore though.
No.
I'm sure you could go golfing. It would just be cold. It's 9 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah, any self-respecting course is not opening yet here, but there's plenty of plenty of places around here that probably don't respect their grounds nearly enough. So you probably play golf around here right now.
The last 2 times I played, we were delayed 2 and 4 hours because of frost. So golf people are crazy out here. It was packed.
Right, we're gonna do this show till the end of Sam Burns. It's gonna be 50 degrees here tomorrow.
All right,
that's doable.
What's it in Vegas? It's only
like 85 and dry, right?
It is
Vegas in the winter does get like kind of cold.
I mean, at the current moment, it is 53 degrees in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I've been
That's pretty fucking cold.
I've only ever been to Vegas when it's been scorching hot. I've only ever been during like International Fight Week or in the summer in general, and it's like 110. And you like walk down the street and it feels like someone's like blowing an air dryer in your eyeballs.
I've mainly only ever been there in February. I played golf with Rick at TPC Summerlin in February, and it was cold and super windy too.
Mm-hmm.
Made it super tough.
Speaking of fights, I think I might be going to the Tyson fight.
You?
I think so.
Like Tyson Jake Paul?
Yeah, I was talking to my boss.
That's pretty fun.
He wants to go, and I told him, make it part of my bonus. And he was like, that makes sense. And I was like, yes. So we're thinking about it right now. Pre-sale floor tickets are like $2,000.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, Tyson hasn't fought in how long?
Well, he's 57.
Wow, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully not all that long. Where the hell did...
It's kind of crazy that he's fighting. Like, the guy's obviously got problems. But
Hoagie, 60 feet for Eagle. Sam Burns, it seems like he's in the middle of nowhere here. That's not good. Not in the water, though. So I guess he's still alive, technically. I don't think he's going to make the cut. It's just my guess.
Is he on the line, -1?
Yeah, he's on the line, and he's way right, I think. Yeah, here he is. So, I don't know if he has a shot at the green or not. Let's see how bad this is. It's so right.
Spieth just giving up.
whoa.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Is that a free drop from over there, at least?
Well, I think it's underneath
He's
whatever.
in that hospitality tent. Oh, maybe it's a good angle over the trees. Who knows? Hey, there's Cantlay on.
What are they looking for right now?
What's that?
These guys are like on the ground, like going underneath the sidewalk trying to find the ball.
Yeah, it's Burns' ball.
Yeah, Burns hit it over there, and it like there seems to be like a gap where that tent is, and I think it's underneath that.
So one thing.
So you should get relief from there.
That's hilarious.
Cantlay taking the hand off the club here. That's way left. Like way left. He's on those.
Is it left water?
What's that?
Oh no. Usually if you miss left here, it's in the water. I didn't know what hole he was on.
He was on 16.
Oh, okay.
Vic just can't hit a putt.
I think the water's on the right.
Let's see. Hoagie is an eagle putt, but it's from 60 feet. EVR's in the trees, so he's not going to make the cut.
Nasty Nate Lashley's on my screen.
Yeah, he makes this. He's at 6 under. Laird has 17 feet for birdie to move inside the cut line. Rio has 37 feet for birdie to move inside the cut line. And Lower has 60 feet for birdie to get inside.
Miss.
Rory loves missing. Sam Burns lies 1 in unknown. I mean, it truly is unknown.
He must get a drop from where it was heading.
Oh, shit. Apparently, maybe the Shot Tracker may have had this one wrong because it had Noren putting for eagle from 10 feet and said he made par. So either he 3-putted or it was actually for birdie.
What's Noren at?
He's at 3 under. He's in.
Okay.
He's through.
That was one of the bets I made from your Best Bets show.
Low continental Euro.
Yeah, which, I mean, he's got a lot of work to do, but at least he's not dead.
Does he have a lot of work to do?
Schmid would be.
Oh, yeah. Well, Schmidt.
Fitzy.
Like,
Oh, no, Fitzy's not continental, is he?
What's that?
Fitzy's not
Schmidt's
continental
leading
Euro,
now.
right?
Schmidt's beer. Leader in the clubhouse. The German. But right now, it's just him.
And then, like,
Straka is 13th.
Straka and Hovland is behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, not horrible.
And, well, no, Aberg's ahead of him as well.
Oh, Aberg as well, yeah. He's got work to do. I mean, it was plus 850. Like, it's not like I'm not going broke if it loses, tell you that much.
So Hoagie got it to 5 feet for birdie on his last. Show me Sam Burns. Or don't show me Sam Burns. I don't even know what I want at this point. Smash like while you're here. Sub to Mayo Media Network. As always, thanks for tuning in for the Cut Sweat Live with us as we got to yak back and forth. We'll be taking off here after Sam Burns finishes his hole. The cut is going to be -1. Martin Laird missed his birdie putt. Rio missed his birdie putt. And Grayson Sigg made par, so he remains 1 shot outside of the cut line. However, Justin Lower has made a birdie and moved inside the cut line. If Justin Lower was on your radar right now. Ben Silverman has a par putt. He remains at -2. So one of the features on this app, you can turn off the guys that aren't on the course. Like, it'll auto-hide them. So you can just follow along with the guys that are on the course currently. Instead
So, like, if you have a guy liked that, like, just absolutely blew up, you don't have to stare at it constantly.
Correct.
And remind
That'd be
yourself
nice.
of how stupid you are for playing.
I can't wait to use
player.
it. It seems like it's so much faster and TD and everything.
Yeah, I'm just really hoping that Apple approves it. And then
Yeah, that's the real key. Is that, like, obviously a lot of these capabilities happen on, like, the PGA Tour app on the website, but, like, that thing is like 5 minutes behind time usually.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Not only is it 5 minutes behind, you have to go and click into the individual player to see what the hell is going on. This one you just have like 8 guys on your
with
screen.
a quick description.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
You're just like scrolling down to refresh repeatedly, like over and over again.
Elias Pearson says, "What app is that?" It's the Fantasy National app. And you can go put yourself on the waiting list at Fantasy National right now. If you're not a member, fantasynational.com/Mayo. It was supposed to be approved Thursday. It got rejected. It was supposed to be approved Friday. Got rejected. It's back in right now, so hopefully we have it for Saturday. Why didn't Apple approve it? Because it had an affiliate link in it to a gambling site. Then they called it a gambling app, which it was not approved for. But it's not a gambling app because you can't actually wager on the app. It takes you outside. It's a nomenclature thing that Apple rejected it for. Oh, Burns, look, just hit it right through there. You'll be fine.
Easy peasy.
Easy
What, over the
game,
10?
Sam Burns.
If I'm in one
Victor's
of those,
like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
if I'm in one of those tents, I'm
You
ducking
go
for
over the
cover right
picnic
now.
table, aim for the tower behind the picnic table.
If
A
you just
little bit of
squeeze-
a cut.
Well, here's the thing. He's only 150 yards away. So he should have enough loft on a club to get it over those trees. Like, he should be able to get to the green from here, like, in my mind. Is it coming for Android also? Not right away, no. Like, it will be, like, once it's, like, released to the public, it'll be there. He doesn't, well, it's over the trees. That's good. Probably
He
way
definitely
right.
went up.
All right, get it. Oh, I thought it was going to take a good
Oh.
bounce. That's going to be
That missed-
impossible from there.
that
It
looks
only
right.
missed by like 2 feet. Like 2 feet farther, it would have been nice.
This guy says, I have a 6 of 6 lineup with no Wyndham. Hell. Oh, fuck right off with that. Kill for some nice 6 of 6s right now, even if they didn't have Wyndham Clark.
Wyndham could totally.
Meltdown, yeah.
He could hit in the water twice on Saturday, and it's just like he's kind of irrelevant by the time you get to Sunday.
Ryan Fox made another bogey, so he's done.
That's why we always laugh when Custer's like, you know, with like, even with like 15 holes left, he'll be like, "It's over. Nobody's catching this guy."
He was
It's just
2
like,
up or something.
It's just like, this is golf. Like, it can switch real fast.
All right, Hoagie Beach made his birdie. He finishes at 8 under par. So why don't we get some of these doubles off the card for tomorrow? Go make your run, Tom Hoagie.
Ooh. Not great for Hovland. 1 up on the cut line.
Is he in the water?
No, he hit it into the pine tree, like everybody else, on 18.
We'll see what Spieth does.
Yeah,
That's tracking
pretty
towards.
much
Is that water ball for
I think that's
Spieth, or is
good.
that great?
That's perfect.
Oh, it is perfect. Just do that every time. Are you doing an NCAA basketball show again this year? Yes. Live.
Sunday night.
Sunday night with Morency and Raza filling it out.
Those shows have been good. You guys have been doing like pretty money on those, right?
2 of the past 3 years, like
Yeah.
they've been like a 99th percentile bracket. Raza knows this shit, man. And Gabe knows too. I know nothing.
Shit, I haven't watched a minute of college basketball. I'm just gonna watch your show and I'll make up a bracket after that.
Yeah, Ben's one of, like, everyone bets a little bit of college basketball at this time of year, but like Ben and Gabe actually bet it during the regular season.
Yeah,
So it's
they grind.
That's where, I mean, they have a massive advantage over us that are just like, all of a sudden we're just betting college basketball because it's on and we want to have a sweat.
Yeah,
you know?
we should have some good
At
underdog
like
stuff for
2
that.
o'clock on a Tuesday, it's great. That's the best sweat ever.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
We should have some, and the first night of college basketball, with the tournament going on, we're doing the Custies live town hall debate.
That's right.
So you can have basketball in the background as you listen to the debate. Oh, Elias Pearson says he won his office pool last year with the picks. Boom, easy game. What else do we have? Oh my God, Adam Scott 10 feet for par on the easy par 5. If he misses, he's back at the cut line going into 17 and 18.
Well, that doesn't look good, Nick Taylor.
Nick Taylor's got a case of the slices going on 16, it looks like. All right, Sam Burns. Just something where you can
That does not look
potentially
like
make-
fun.
Get on. Oh,
that
yeah.
looks pretty tight.
Go.
That's a good shot, Sam Burns.
That's pretty tidy. That's pretty tidy.
That is good.
That's touch.
That is really good.
Carson Young really ruined my day. That's what I get for putting all my faith in a $5,500 guy on DraftKings. Oh, Bob Shelton. This must be great from him if they're showing him at +6.
I thought he was dead.
Oh, Scott missed the par putt, so he's back to -1. Oh!
Yeah.
2 inches. Wasn't even trying. Yeah, code Mayo at underdogfantasy.com right now. Help out the show. Maybe help yourself out, too, because you'll get a match deposit of up to $100. We gave away the UFC underdog. What was it again?
It was Ange Lusa over 62.5.
More than.
More than 62.5 significant strikes, and Danny Silva more than 50.5 significant strikes.
Yeah. 100 pays 300, 1 pays 3, 1,000 pays 3,000, whatever you want to get down on it. So just go do that. That would be fantastic for this show, so we can keep going. I think it's going to be fun to do some of this on location stuff, Kenny. Like President's Cup's going to be a time.
Dude, I mean, do it with the underdog stuff. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
That's sort of like, it's like the greatest form of that you can gamble on, because you can go like every match and stuff like that. I remember from previous President's Cups or Ryder Cups. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
So when you started the Fantasy Golf Degenerates, did you ever think that you would get hired to go cover the President's Cup?
No, that is not anything I ever thought of back then. No, we've been doing it a while, and I still haven't really. It's never really entered my mind. You know, it's an hour a week where I get the bullshit about whatever the fuck I want because it's my show and it's great, and it's mostly, and I enjoy doing it. But yeah, I never thought that would happen though.
So the one thing I've noticed.
And so thank you, Pat.
Oh, thank you. You guys do great content. It's the least I can do is get us all there. Yeah, I have a shadow on my face right here when I'm looking up, but I'm very rarely looking up when I'm doing the show because I'd be looking more like that, and then the shadow's not there anymore. Okay, that's good to know. Keep that in the back of my mind.
Keep it in the back of your mind. Do you have any Adam Scott?
I do.
Because that seems kind of important. I know that we were gonna leave after Sam Burns.
We're gonna leave after Sam Burns because I have to go potentially go home and help get my kids to bed.
That's fair. That's good.
Yeah, we've been
So
doing.
you guys are an hour up.
Well, here's Sam Burns.
Here's Sam Burns for par to make the cut. What else? I'll give people one more update too as we're going through everything. Once Sam Burns misses or makes this par to make the cut. Look at that. They're on top of who's actually playing the weekend.
No, he's gonna make this.
And he made it. Sam Burns coming back and winning this tournament now that he's made the cut.
Yeah.
Easy.
Can't see how he loses.
Well, I mean, if he can hit a fairway tomorrow, I feel like that would be an improvement for him. So, okay, the last update that we have going on right now, Adam Scott makes bogey on 16. He's on the cut line.
He's going to 17 right now.
Going to 17. Victor's in the trees at 2 under. So he has a shot to play with here in order to make the cut. Fleetwood bogeyed the last, but he's still inside the cut line. Ben Silverman and Tyson Alexander are the only two on the course right now at -1. -1 will be the cut. Outside of it, Justin Rose is on 16 with his approach shot upcoming from 222 yards. He's at even par. He needs to get to -1 or better to make the cut with 16, 17, and 18 remaining. I guess I should watch this shot and see what's happening for him as it goes towards the green to see if Rose will have an easy up and down for birdie, an eagle putt, or just be a complete disaster. That looks good.
That looks very good.
That looks very. It's going to go
A little
over.
bit far, but
See how far over it goes. He's around just past where Rory was, but he'll be chipping for eagle from about 15 feet. So he should get it up and down for birdie from there in order to get back inside the cut line. Vic's going to be okay. He's on the green in 2. Horschel has a 15-foot birdie putt upcoming.
Hovland, that's gonna be trickier.
It's fine. He has to 4-putt in order to miss the cut. 3-putt, he's still in.
Okay.
Horschel makes the 15-foot birdie putt to move inside the cut line currently as he goes to hole number 7. He birdied number 6 from 15 feet. Grayson Sigg is in the trees at even par, and that's after his second shot, so he's probably cooked. Lower, Lipsky, Webb Simpson has 9 feet for birdie to get inside the cut line right now, and that's about where everything is at. So at the moment, it looks like Webb can get inside if he makes this putt. Rose should get back inside for the moment. This is just for the moment for both of them. And Billy Horschel has moved inside the cut line as well. So that will do it for the Pat Mayo Experience. Kenny, thanks for being on with us.
Thanks for having me on. Always fun.
No problem. So follow Kenny because he's been tweeting out some underdog stuff. Use code Mayo at Underdog Fantasy. Maybe you can hit a winner just like Kenny did today. And I did not. I did not hit a winner today. Yeah, I had one that had Finau lower than 71.5 with a spicy pepper on Matt Fitzpatrick penalty strokes more than. Matt Fitzpatrick had the over penalty stroke and Finau was 72. Always. So Paul just gave one away here for the UFC. You can always rewind and go back to that and check it out at Code Mayo. Thanks, Paul, for doing this. Fun.
No problem, buddy.
Thank you guys all for tuning in. Again, we're going to be in Vegas over the Masters. If you're in Vegas, you can come to the Circa and come hang out with us. We'll probably do a watch party on Saturday, not broadcast. Just you come hang out with us. We might do a post-show recap on that. Then we'll probably watch UFC 300 from there if we don't get free tickets from someone. If you got free tickets to the UFC, let us know. If you got an in it like Shadow Creek or some awesome course there, Jeff and I might come play golf with you. You know, if it's free, why not, right? But thank you all for tuning in. Smash the like on the way out. I'm Pat Mayo, and I will see you next time. Probably should have set up how we get out of here in terms of the system. See, it would have been super easy. I just go to, oh no, this is going to autoplay the